fan. And he's a fight fan's fighter.
The Ennis Express is a runaway train.
Ain't no pressure when you built for this.
Man down. Round one. The truth hurts.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the undefeated super flyweight from San Antonio, Texas, Jesse Bam Rodriguez! The universally recognized undisputed lightweight champion of the world, Devin the Dream Haney!
What's going on, family? Man, welcome back, man. We got another episode 11 of Rockin with Rightside, and man, we got a special guest in the building today, man. He needs no introduction, okay? We've all seen him in the comments. We done heard him on the panels. You feel me? And man, it's a pleasure to have my brother 817 in the building tonight. 817, can you hear me, man?
Hey man, what's going down, brother? What's going on, family?
What's going on, man? Is the music too loud? First things first.
Nah, man, you jamming. I'm cool with it.
We good to go. We good, man. First thing, man, appreciate you being on tonight. I'm excited about this interview, man. And hey, man, I think we're gonna have a good time. Before we get started, though, gotta definitely shout out the chat, man. Mr. Mechanical, salute to your brother, always coming through, man. Appreciate you. The Queen, Cassandra, is in the building. I don't know if I ever told Cassandra, but my condolences. You know, I think I missed last week, and I didn't get a chance to tell you, we did your Bengals dirty, and that's what was going to happen when you messed with my boys, man. We knew that was going to happen, but respect.
You know what time it is, Cassandra.
And then we got my boy Zulu Lion in the building, man. We all come through, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. You feel me? Subscribe to the channel, and then hit the bell for notifications. And so anytime we have new interviews, anything like that, y'all get notified. And man, 817, how you feeling, man?
Shit, I'm good. Obviously, I'm feeling good.
That good gas, huh? That good gas.
Good. You know what I'm saying? Got cleaned up today, so shit, I'm feeling like $3, goddamn.
I ain't mad at you, bro. I ain't mad at you, man. Man, we're going to jump right into this thing, man. We're going to get started. I apologize to you, man. I had something come up, but was running a little behind schedule than I thought I would. But, man, appreciate your patience. And we're going to get into this thing, man. So, you know, like I always say, tonight is about you. It's about getting to know you. And one of the first things I want to talk about, man, before I get into, you know, growing up, that type of thing, man, I want you to speak to the people real quick. 817 or Batman Forever, aka 817, along with my brother John Page in the as your profile pigment. Can you speak to the great brother Batman? Can you speak to him for everybody? Let them know who he was and, you know, just how great of an individual the man was.
I'm glad you started with that because that's where I was going to go with it. You know what I'm saying? To start off, I would be remiss not to do that. For everybody in the chat, you know what I'm saying? Everybody know, and then there's some that may not know. You know, I was blessed enough to share plenty of panel with Batman. You know what I'm saying? And over that time, you know, we all come to gain some respect and plenty of knowledge from him, but also he gave us a different type of insight into himself as a person and in a boxer. And I appreciated that and really respected that. And one of the things I hate, you know what I'm saying, that comes with this life is we tend to, you know, life moves so fast, we tend to forget things, you know what I'm saying? And I just didn't want him to be forgotten like that. I didn't want to move on 3 to 6 months, 8, 9 months from now, you know what I'm saying? Just like R.I.P. Kurt Sugar, you know, Kurt the historian. We move around and, you know, we forget to mention people. You know, we go to these fights, we talk about them, and it just don't feel right without Bat around. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, we all got a day, you know what I'm saying? And God called an angel home, but I want them to still ride with us. So every time I'm in here, you know what I'm saying, his name goes first before mine, you dig? So most of the time, everybody got to say his name before they mention anything about me, and they keep his name ringing. And I really, you know what I'm saying, that's really what it's for. It's out of respect to him and his entire family, bro.
I mean, that's very commendable, man. And you know, I had a chance to be on panels with Batman as well. I didn't know him as well as a lot did, but man, a hell of a person, a hell of a boxing mind. You know what I mean? And I like when I first saw you do it, I got it. I got it right. If that makes sense, I got it. I'm like, man, that shit is brilliant, bro. And man, definitely thank you for doing it because, like you say, when you in the chat, who you Batman forever. You feel me? And you know, I really appreciate that, bro. So salute to you for that, man. One other thing I would like to ask you, man, talk to us about Batman's boxing knowledge. What did he bring to the sport, in your opinion?
I mean, man, you know, as far as the ins and outs, the way Batman talked, you know what I'm saying? If you didn't really follow boxing, then you would miss some things, you know? But what he did was, to me, he pulled the curtain back on a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the stuff that we had questions on, or people would assume, he would clean up. And he always stood in his square, whether right, wrong, or indifferent. He stood on his shit, you know what I'm saying? And that was to be respected and commended. And then also, he gave us an insight to boxing as far as, you know, with his brother or whatnot that many of us didn't have before. And a lot of the things that we were saying about these boxers and how they need to come to our platforms where the real fans are, the people that pay the pay-per-views, the people that follow them, the people that buy their merchandise, you know what I'm saying? Come here to where you're understood and not, you know, where you're being looked at and being judged, you know, in a way that ain't in love. And he understood that. And he was trying to impart that on his brothers as well, which in turn, you know, helped put more eyes on their career. So he was always willing, bro. He was always willing. If he had the time or if he didn't have the time, he was gonna make time. So shout out to him, man. I respect him for being the man he was and who he was to me.
Agree, man. And it's interesting, you know, me being a single father, I know I would hear him talk about his child or his son. I know specifically his son. That's what I really heard him talk about, man. Man, you know, even just having them do the push-ups, those type of things in the morning, you know, it gave me something that I need to be on it too. You feel me? It was that extra motivation. So, man, I got a lot of respect for the brother, a lot of love for him. And man, rest in peace, man. Rest in peace to Batman, aka Johnny Page. So. And then I'll let you close out on that. Well, and I think we're gonna bring that back up later on. We're gonna bring the brother back up. But anything final things you want to say about Batman before we move on?
Nah, man, just, you know what I'm saying? Every time I come in the chat, if y'all can, you know what I'm saying, just remember to show Batman a little love. You know what I'm saying? I know we all be in the chat and be doing our own thing, you know what I'm saying? But I always, you know what I'm saying, I'd be remiss if I didn't say it, if I didn't, you know, take the opportunity to say it. Just show Bat a little love, that's all, so we can keep, you know, that spirit in the building.
Absolutely. Real quick, man, shout out to my brother A1 Hoops on in the building. Salute to you, A1. Much love. A1,
oh, Butterbean. What's up, Butterbean here? Go on and get me. I know you're going to roast me now.
Hey, man, we got my brother Skywalker in the building. Salute to you, Skywalker. I got to hit you up, Skywalker, because I believe you on next week. If not next week, the week after, but I'll let you know. And then we got to go ahead and address it. There it is right there. There you go, 170. Patrick UNO. All right, we ain't going to go through all of it.
Oh, yeah. It's good, though. He stirred me up.
Oh, man. Shout out to my brother Teach in the building. Salute to you, Teach. Appreciate you coming through, man. Y'all make sure y'all smashing the like button when y'all come through, man. So 817, man, we finna get on it, man. So talk to me, bro. Coming up, you know, what did it look like when you were growing up, bro? Where did you grow up? How did you grow up? Were you in a single parent household? Did you have siblings? Man, talk to me. What was life as a youngster for you?
Well, man, January 31st, 1979, Fort Worth, Texas. Southside, shit, John Peter Smith. That's where it all started. I mean, I came out and moved right across the street, basically the St. Louis apartments that was right across the street back in the Gap. My daddy's side of the family grew up on the south side, and my mama's side of the family originally from Arkansas, and she moved down here, with my granny or whatnot, and went to high school, and that's pretty much where my family lied and originated, on the east and the south side of Fort Worth. So during that time, I mean, it was what it was. In everybody's hood, if you was born during that time, crack, and cocaine was the big thing. And I mean, that was the era I pretty much grew up in. So my family tried to shield me from it, because generally the rest of my family was fucking around with it, either hustling or using, one of the two. All of me and my family, either hustling or using, one of the two. So they wanted me to be the first not to be that. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how I was raised. Plus my Jones she was from a different place, so that wasn't the type of time that she was on.
Okay. Were you an only child?
Oh no. I got a little sister. She is 6 years younger than me, and then I got a half brother and a half sister too.
Okay. Real quick, man. We had a couple brothers coming through, man. Shout out to DJ, man. My brother DJ. Forget the damn man. We gonna
fuck them birds.
Man, we gonna beat the dog shit out of Bama too, man. So it is what it is, but we'll see what happens, man. Shout out to we got Coach in the building, man. Salute, Coach. Much love to you. Much love. Appreciate
you. With it, Coach.
Man, we got my brother DP Rocker in the building. Salute to you, DP, man. Much love. And then
DP's teach. I see y'all out there, man. Shout out, salute everybody, man. I appreciate y'all coming through, fucking with us.
Yeah, man. We got my brother R. West in the building. Salute to y'all, West. Much love. Always coming through, showing love, man. Always. So, all right. So, we understand what the situation was. You feel me? That you were growing up in. Man, was it tough for you as a kid? Did you have struggles, or it sounds like the like you said, the men in your family, they best to keep you out of this shit. You know what I mean? And so.
Oh yeah, I mean, I keep it 100. It was a unit. You know what I'm saying? It was a somewhat functional unit. I mean, I can't lie. Every Sunday, we was getting together at some point and kicking it as a family. You know what I'm saying? It was just, I think, you know what I'm saying, with my dad's side of the family, I just think, life moved fast for them in the 70s when they was coming up. Like my grandfather got killed by another woman, you know what I'm saying, because he was a Rolling Stone. So, and my granny, she was different. She was hardcore. So, just by virtue of that, I was raised, I had the best of both worlds, you know what I'm saying? I got to see the shit that I didn't need to be involved in, and then I got a lot of what I needed to get, you know what I'm saying? Just by virtue of them wanting me to go the other way. So it was cool up until about the point I turned about 8 or 9, you know what I'm saying? And my parents, my parents kind of split up during that time, you know what I'm saying? My parents split up during that time and got back together, and that type of shit was rocking. So it got right about that time, and then you gotta think too, right about the time I hit, let's say 12 or 13, 10, 11, 12, 13, you got colors and boys in the hood and all that shit come through. So, it was a whole culture change here in the DF Dub.
Okay. Now, I've been on a lot of panels with you, and I've always wanted to ask this, man. You speak so highly, and I was raised by my great grandmother, Big Mom, my grandmother, and my mother, right? And you speak extremely high of your granny, man. And I love to hear it because it reminds me a lot of my thoughts for Big Mom, for me. You know what I mean? Man, could you speak on the woman that she was in your life?
Oh man, right, bro. I mean, pretty much like soul food when granny everything go to shit. That's what it was. I mean, she held everything together. And she held it down with an iron fist. You know what I'm saying? You might have your disagreements and all that other shit, but when you came in granny house, all that shit went to the wayside. You know what I'm saying? And it was like that. And with me being, that one grandbaby that wasn't in all that shit, she was gonna keep it that way. You know what I'm saying? So it was dope, man. It was dope. I mean, I still move like she's somewhere around today. You dig what I'm saying? And I think that's what keeps me safe. So yeah, right side. We got, certain reasons, you vibe with different people, you know what I'm saying? Or you can see certain things or feel certain things out of people. It's a Southern thing that we got in common that I think we noticed right off the top. And I think that's because it's been some strong women in our lives. And shout out to the sisters that be in the chat. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to the ladies, because a lot of times, it's bitch this, hoe that, or can we knock this down or whatever, right? But we all came from somebody who were really putting it down for us and gave us life. You did? It took two of them, but she carried your ass. You feel what I'm saying? And a lot of women carried me and helped me get to where I am, so I'd be remiss not to give them respect too.
Yes, absolutely, man. So, all right, moving forward, man. Let me ask, before we move further into your, growing up, the teenage years, man. What was your first memory of boxing, bro? Like, what was the youngest memory that you have of boxing?
Oh man, 6 years old, man. My father went to school with Donald Curry's brother for a short time, and knew the family, and my granny knew the family. And a couple of times he came by the house, but my uncle introduced me to him, and I had his autograph on the glove, y'all. I don't have the glove no damn more. You know what I'm saying?
You lost the glove?
Man, lost the glove moving
man.
shit, bro. Real shit. Sick about that. But that was what was going on during the time, shit. But at the same time, yeah, man, like I got to see the one fight he had here. I got to see it, you know what I'm saying? My uncle took me to it, and like I just fell in love with it. You know what I'm saying? Then it was Wild World of Sports and Sugar Ray Leonard, and then watching Michael Carbajal and all of them come up, you know what I'm saying? So that's what really started it, my Uncle Junior.
Okay, you said your Uncle Junior.
Yeah, that and then the hood, putting socks. Say, bro, we used to, everybody knows, I don't know, from in the hood shit, we used to have them long tube socks, the boys that didn't nobody wear no more. You did? Yeah. We go get them boys and go get you 2 or 3 pair, put 2 on your knuckles under one sock, and then tape it up and go. That's how we used to get down. So boxing was always just something extra we did,
I feel you, man. And real quick, let me shout out my brother, man. Shout out to Rolling with the Punches. Appreciate you, Rolling, for coming through, man. Much love to you, brother. Much love. Also, shout out to my brother Bruce Gas in the building, man.
OG Bruce Gas.
Bro, if you wanna hear any good old school boxing talk, if you want to hear some good jazz, and if you want to smoke on some good weed, hit my brother Bruce Gas up, man, because he always smoking on the best of the best. The best. So man, hey, what's up? So your favorite fighter? Who was at a young age, man? Who was your favorite fighter? And I know you brought up Michael Curry. Donald Curry. I said Michael Curry.
Donald Curry.
Donald Curry. Was he your favorite fighter, or did you have, when you started watching the sport, did you gravitate toward any other fighter?
I mean, of course, I love Sugar Ray. You know what I'm saying? Sugar was nice. I like Michael Carbajal, bro. I like Michael Carbajal. Nah, little hands of stone. I like Michael Carbajal, bro. I can remember because, during the time I was really heavy watching, he was coming up. He was amateur boxing and boxing in on Wild World of Sports. They was putting him on, you know what I'm saying? And I was starting to see him and Oscar or whatnot. And I had an affinity for the essays, to be honest with you. I like Sugar Ray, Tommy Hearns and them cats, and of course Mike Tyson, during that era, Mike was stupid, and the heavyweight game was stupid. Sweet Pea, I liked all them cats, but Michael Carbajal at the time when I was a young kid, funny now that I say that, you know what I'm saying? But he that was my dude, bro. Him and Camacho. And I only like Camacho just because of his swag, the little motherfucking fake Michael Jackson curl in the middle of his head and shit. Yeah, bro. I felt like Camacho had some nuts. Yeah, he had some nuts, bro.
Out there, on all type of binges and shit. We ain't gonna talk about that though. Man, so all right. moving forward, and real quick, shout out to my brother Just Do Boxing in the building, man. Salute to you, Just Do. Much love, brother. Appreciate you stopping through tonight. You know what I'm saying? And definitely got to have you on as well, bro. But moving forward, you know, after we done got to, you know, or I think we were at somewhere between in your early teen years, right? Man, did you play sports? Did you ever box?
Okay.
Outside of being in the hood, outside of the hood. I mean, in the ring. Go ahead.
Right. So, I mean, I grew up in the city. You feel what I'm saying? So, if you was playing football, you played sideline kill, and I had an arm, so I ain't never had to play no other positions. If I wasn't an all-time quarterback, I wasn't playing. You feel me? So mostly it was hooping, right? But as we got older, you know, and started getting to get outside and get around the house and shit, boxing was the thing, right? And moving from the south to the east side, you know, it was gonna be some of that anyway. I had to kind of prove myself. So my partner ended up taking me to the west side and us going to the gym. And I will tell you, I had fun. I trained for about three and a half solid weeks before we sparred. Sparred 3 times. The first 2 times, right side, I was giving them that motherfucking work. Giving them that work. You hear me? Handling business. So, this old Mexican, he was, you know, training some Mexican kids, right? And so they seen me working out, and I was working out on another cat who had came in about the time that I came in. And I was giving it to him, you feel me? And I was feeling myself. And I think he didn't like me feeling myself. So he had got somebody who had a little more training than me. And the SA was smaller than me, so I thought I was gonna work him. Y'all, he hit me with a kidney boy and bench a boy down. And then I heard that tone hit me in my motherfucking ear, and I think my head hit the ground. And I didn't remember standing up, but I was standing up and looking at him. I couldn't hear shit. I think that day I figured out I wanted to hoop some more.
I'm leaving this shit alone, right?
I came back after about a week, you know what I'm saying? I took about a good week off. I came back about a week later and fucked around a couple of times, but nah, I didn't stay silent. Plus, to be honest, during that time, you know, it was so much going on in the household where my Jones didn't have the money really for me, you know, to be paying for me to box and shit. You dig what I'm saying? If it wasn't something that school was going to get you a uniform for or some shit like that, she wasn't fucking with it. So I didn't get to do no pee-wee or nothing like that. I didn't really get to get into sports until I hit like my 8th grade year.
Okay. And so now you also said you were saying real quick, shout out to my brother, shout out to the Queen, man. I apologize, Queen. Miss Coach in the building. Salute to you, Miss Coach. And shout out to my brother.
Fuck you all, Wes. Your funny ass. So he knocked the boxing out of 817.
I was going to get there. I'm going to tell you. Look, when you said I heard that tone in my ear, bro, I was sitting there thinking, I was like, bro, I know that exact tone that you're talking about.
Thank you. If you ain't never been in the scrap, goddamn me, you ain't one of them all. You done heard that tone, goddamn.
I know that exact tone you're talking about, bro. It's like, what the fuck just happened? But, man, so you said you hoop, right? Man,
yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
What position did you play? Were you any good?
1 and 2, and on the cool. I'm 6 feet even, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't gonna get nothing but some 1 or 2 action. But I mean, the way it went, bro, we hooped all the time in the hood, you know. And I came up with some hoopers, you know, Mike Bars, Demetric Shaw. Charles was a little bit older than us, but these was our cats that went to Dunbar and did some shit. Terry Jones out of Poly, Drico out of Wide before he got locked up. I mean, these is our cats that if you anywhere from around the DF Dub, I mean, they had some go. You know what I'm saying? And I grew up with them. You know, ended up hooping with them at different gyms at the Boys and Girls Club and different shit like that. But here's the thing, the gang culture was so tough during that time to where my Jones really didn't want to let me loose in them places. You know what I'm saying? And the way it went, I ended up going to stay with my dad's side of the family at about the time I hit about 14. I stayed with my aunt. And where Fort Worth and Arlington meet, there's a little section, a little suburb called Kennedale, and my aunt had got a place over there. And at first, I was staying in the district. The way they had it zoned, I was going to school in Arlington. And I had to go to school like all the way, like off Lamar and shit, like deep in Arlington. And I did that for about 2 months just to finish up school. And then I started, you know, at Kennedale fully my 8th grade year. And I went over there, and of course, you know, at the time, it was like black folks was kind of integrating into that section, you know what I'm saying? Most of the time, with number white folks and shit over there. But South Arlington, Mansfield, and that area was starting to explode. And more of us were starting to move over there. So it was like a group of kids that moved over there with the few original black people that was over there. And I ended up coming into school, I think like 2 weeks late. And that summer, though, I had been there the entire summer. And I got in trouble flipping off the police. They was coming down the street. My aunt and them stayed in the duplex. And they was coming down the street. And, you know, I'm from the hood. You know, nigga don't like the police. It's something we do on the regular. You feel me? So I'm shooting in front of the house or whatever on the goal. He drive down the street. I shoot him the finger. The motherfucker turn around, pull up, go ring the doorbell and shit. Tell my auntie, you know what I'm saying? Tell my uncle. Of course, I get my ass whooped right there in front of the law. And then the law, you know, he gonna make me come up there and wash cars at the motherfucking police station. So I'm doubly getting it.
Hold on, so you got whooped in front of the law and
got my ass whooped in front of the police. He stood right there watching me get my ass whooped. Then I had to go up there and wash cars for 3 hours, right? But that small town shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm mad at this Peckerwood, right? I'm mad at the motherfucker. But that small town shit, he seen me shooting, and that's why he was driving slow, right? So while I'm up there washing cars, he calls the principal to the junior high, to the elementary up there to get his car washed. This old ass white man. And so he come up there or whatever, and I'm washing his car, mad the motherfucker, and he talking to the law, and I'm not realizing what they talking about, but he telling him, hey, I think he can play. And I ain't never seen him, you know, around here. And so once I get through washing the old man car, whatever, I give him his keys, and he go to get in his car, and he tell me to be at the gym in the morning at like 9:30.
So they didn't got you. They didn't drove by, got you a beating, and then had you wash their cars, and now they recruiting you.
Facts.
Damn. Go ahead.
Facts. So, you know, I mean, at this time, like, I'm supposed to be getting ready to go to school over here or deciding where I'm going to go to school. So I don't even know if I'm going to school over here, right? But really, I guess they call this some community outreach shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's, you know, get them focused on some shit, whatever. You did? So this law frequenting my uncle's house, you know, the entire summer. You know what I'm saying? And making sure I'm going up there. And of course, I'm going up there every day. And when I'm going up there, he doing his lesson plans, I guess, for school and shit. And he opening the gym, setting up cones and making me do different shit. So for the first 2 weeks of school, I'm not sure if I'm going to go to school over there. And then, you know what I'm saying? Because it's small, all these whites, I don't want to go over here. I'm straight out the hood. And so my aunt is like, nah, this is where you going to go. So shit, I ended up going. And I didn't know, but they had already did a little bit of talking for me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm coming in, arching and shit. I'm different than all these motherfuckers. But, you know, they being real nice to me, trying to help me with my classes. I'm pretty standoffish for about a month. And then fucked around and they opened the gym up. And I went in there, you know, was just doing my thing. But I'm eating, I'm killing them because they, you know, they ain't from the hood. They suck. Oh, man. And that just opened the door. That entire, I mean, when but they wouldn't let me just hoop. You know what I'm saying? They wanted to make me play football, nigga. So I played football. I did all right. I played running back and quarterback, of course. And because, you know, they didn't have many of us over there. They had about 7 or 8 of us, you know what I'm saying? But they're going to put all of us at the positions to work. You know what I'm saying?
We got to feature
right?
y'all, man.
You're going to get featured, right? Right. And I ain't never played no organized football. Remember, I told y'all, this is just some all-time quarterback shit. So I'm trying to learn as I go and learn these pads as I go, too. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here getting fucked up. I'm doing some good shit, but I'm out there getting fucked up, too, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But I'm really just trying to ride to the basketball season.
And real quick, for anybody who just came in, salute to my brother D-Ray Promotions for coming through tonight. For anybody who just came in, let them know what grade are we in right here now? What grade are we in?
8th. Eighth going grade. Into the 9th grade. Yeah, my 8th grade year, by the time I got to basketball, y'all, I smashed that season. I mean, like, we had 13 games in that season. We lost 1 game by 1 point, and I got, you know, the little district MVP, cut down the nets, all of that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm feeling pretty good. You dig? I done made friends and shit. Like, okay, you know what I'm saying? This is some okay shit. You know, it ain't that many sisters. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna have to figure this shit out. My freshman year, I came in and, you know, shit, I'm just expecting to play freshman ball, but
and this is in the same area, right?
Yeah, it's in the same area. I'm going to the same high school. You know what I'm saying? I roll out the 8th grade going into my freshman year. And I keep hearing this talk about one cat that's really got something, but he's super short. You know what I'm saying? But he's supposed to be the starting point guard or whatever. And, you know, everybody trying to pit us against each other to see who gonna start. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, shit, I'm playing freshman. I'm playing with my partners. You know, really on the cool, I'm kind of scared to compete, to be honest, y'all. And so we get out there in the first practice or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm killing the freshman. And he in there watching. And so, you know, afterwards or whatever, he talking to me or whatever, and he like, shit, yeah, you can do that with them, but you know what I'm saying? You can't fuck around with us and do no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And he capping it, charging me up, really, trying to see where I'm at. Shit, the next day, I told coach, I was like, hey, let me run. Let me see what I can do. If I can't, then shit, put me back with the freshman. Bro, please. I got out there and ate. You feel me? To the point to where I put a senior on the bench and I was starting next to him. And we still in what, 94, 95? So white folks really ain't liking this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, the school is getting dark quick.
Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Slow down. So let me ask about that as well. So I know, because you brought it up earlier as far as the area you in starting to integrate, right? And then you just brought up how it seems like that you've moved into one of these areas that's integrating, and they've thrown you into the school. They want you to come over and start over there. Before we get to the sports, did they look out, or were they trying to make sure you was getting your lesson as well?
Oh shit, they didn't have to do that. I mean, that was something that was non-negotiable in my family. You feel what I'm saying? I was gonna get that.
Granny taught you that. Oh, never mind. Go ahead.
Yeah, T. Jones, Granny, Annie's. I mean, everybody was on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, nice. I mean, that wasn't, and I wasn't missing nothing. You know what I'm saying? I was getting the Black history from my auntie or whatnot, reading Malcolm X autobiography, W.E.B. Du Bois, and you know what I'm saying? I was getting that. You did. I mean, I got kicked out of the school, I think my 3rd month, because I wrote a paper about Nat Turner. You know, you had to write about a hero, and it couldn't be what you wanted to do or anything that you liked. And of course, it was sports, so I couldn't use anybody in there. I used Nat Turner because I had been reading the books all summer, and I got suspended for a week. So,
Let D-Ray, he asked what city you were in. Let him know where you at.
I was in Kennedale, Texas, at the time. And it's a little bitty suburb of right off of Fort Worth and Arlington. It's just a little town right off of Fort Worth and Arlington. It's like sandwiched in between the two, and it's on the side of Mansfield.
Absolutely. Real quick, let me catch some of the individuals dropping into the chat, man. Shout out to my brother K Savoy. Appreciate you coming through, man. He said, "Damn it, man, salute." What's going on, K Savoy? Who else? We rolling with the punches. I think we called Jot already. And yes, sir. Real quick for my brother Champion Hart. Hey, drop your link as many times as you need to, man. Anybody with a channel in here, if you got a wrench, feel free to drop your channel. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to these brothers, man, because hey, I will tell you, content creating is not easy. And for anybody doing it, man, it don't take you shit to do nothing but sub to the channel, man. Go show people love, man. It is what it is. But man, 817, keep cooking, bro. You cooking right now. And so man, I don't even know what to tell you. There's so many different things you got going on, but I'm gonna take it here. So when you during the integration part of it, with you being a young black man moving into a more non-colored area is what I'll use, and you say they received you well until you kicked the wrong dude out, until you took that position. Man, what was it like in that area and going through those times? Me, I'm a little older, or I'm a little younger, excuse me, and so I never really went through those type of situations. Man, break it down. How did you see life at that moment in time? 8th, 9th, 10th grade year with the different situations going on around you. How did you see it?
Well, it's good that you asked that, because on the cool, I got at an early age, I got to learn about holding truth up to reality. You know what I'm saying? And having difficult discussions, right? Because hell, I was raised just like every last one of us that's listening to it that looked like me. You feel what I'm saying? Especially coming out of Fort Worth. So, only white people I seen was police, people on TV, teachers, and somebody in Magnet or some shit at my school. You know what I'm saying? And they was dipping out. They wouldn't ride in the school bus or some shit. We might have had one poor white family in the area or some shit. You know what I'm saying? It was mostly essays and us. So by virtue of me, moving over there and going to school over there, a lot of the shit you see and a lot of the shit you get told, some of it's true, some of it's not, right? And when you put in certain situations, those things are going to come up, right? Those things are going to get discussed. And just like I said, my interaction with the police, I had interactions with some that, what I was told was standard and it stood the test. You know what I'm saying? And then, hell, I met others and they totally killed all of that. You know what I'm saying? It made all of it, really made me really question it and question the people that told me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, my first real getting to some money was cutting grass with some white people, with a white family, and fucking around with them. You know what I'm saying? And learning a business was through them. You know what I'm saying? So, really what it taught me was people are people. Now, true enough, some shit is standard. You dig what I'm saying? Some shit is standard. Some motherfuckers are who they are. And I ain't never been a fool to that or been blind to it, regardless. You know what I'm saying? But I done had some that look like me do me just as dirty as some that don't. You feel me? And I learned that at an early age through that experience.
It's interesting you say that, because my grandmother, not my great grandmother, not Big Mom, my grandmother, she's a Jehovah's Witness, right? And I remember my first opportunity to get money, to make real money. You know what I mean? It came off of one of her or one of her congregation members, a white guy, lay inside, moving lumber. He had his own little business or whatever, and he really he showed me the ropes of business. And I was thinking to myself, I'm like, man, as I got older, I didn't think of too much of it then. And my uncle, he used to go and he was an electrician. And so when base housing, because we stay right by a base, whenever base housing would go and everybody would move out or they would be getting ready to redo it, we would go in and we would have to pull the copper wire. You know what I'm saying? Because you go sell the copper, right? Bro, me and my cousin, bro, I swear to God, my uncle had us go in and pull, I don't know, 17 units worth of copper. And we didn't get a penny out of it, bro. We didn't get a penny out of it. And I was like, and this was after I had already did the sod and, building or moving the lumber, framing the structure, that type of shit. And I'm like, how the hell? You're supposed to show me love. I still ask him when I see him today. I still ask him about that copper, bro. What happened to it, and how much money did you get off of it? Damn it! But my bad, man. I say that to say you never know who will teach you a good skill. So you got to be open minded about how you learn things, man. Keep cooking though, because definitely want to move into once again where you were at in high school and you playing sports, that type of thing. Definitely want to cook on that as well. And you still want to go through that learning stage that you're going through right now.
Right. Well, I mean, it ended up being kind of fucked up because my freshman year we had a pretty good team, but the best player on our team, our power forward, my partner Kenny Jenkins, he blew his knee out. Third game of the season, blew his knee out, man. And I mean, I think like that sent the team, you know what I'm saying, reeling. And then like, let's say a week and a half later, y'all, he punched my partner Didi in the face and broke his orbital bone. Fuck.
Was D
smoking
was
this
on
weed.
the team? Was Didi on the team?
Say, bro. Okay, y'all, peep game. All right. Like I said, freshman year, I'm starting varsity, right? I'm starting 2 guard. My partner, he a 5'5" point guard, but he will give you the business, right? We pretty good. We 2-0.
So real quick, 817. So basically, he was knockout boxing 86 TV. What you telling me?
Broski, I got to tell y'all this one, okay? I got to tell y'all this one. We 2-0. Kenny blow his knee out the third game, right? We lose by 30. To Glen Rose. Anyway, we come back to practice that next week. Kenny got his knee wrapped up. He on crutches, y'all. And me and Kenny in there shooting. You know what I'm saying? I'm in there shooting with him. You know, by virtue of me being a freshman and us starting that block schedule and shit, 3 days out of the week, one time, I got out of school at 12 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir, as a freshman. And then, 2 days out of the week, I was getting out like around 2, right? But anyway, I'm in there shooting with him. You know what I'm saying? Gonna shoot to the house or whatever and then come back for practice. And him and Didi, another guy, a tall guy, center, power forward, and he was actually behind Kenny, right? And now he gonna get the shine because Kenny hurt. They got a little personal beef going on, but we ain't really knowing. Or I ain't really knowing. So they talk a little shit to each other in between that time. But, they separate. I shoot to the house, come back for practice. As we come back for practice, we getting balls out the cage in the locker room before we go out. And Kenny had already had a good ball because he had been there earlier shooting. He doing equipment shit now. Anyway, Didi, trying to be funny, was like, bitch, I don't know what you got the ball for. Ain't like you can do shit, old raggedy leg motherfucker. Everybody laughing or whatever, hee ha ha. And so for some reason, Didi just didn't go in the ball and go in the cage and get him a ball. You feel what I'm saying? He had to have the one that Kenny had. Now, mind you, Kenny on crutches. Kenny got his left arm locked in the crutch, right? Holding on to the crutch arm or whatever, and got his underarm, propped up under, right? And he got the ball in his right hand. Didi went to snatch the ball out his right arm. When he snatched the ball, Kenny leaned on that motherfucking crutch and punched him with the right hand. Y'all, when I tell you Kenny got hands like he a railroad worker, you feel what I'm saying? Like, he would try to spin the ball, and we would tell him when he's shooting free throws, he was tearing the leather off the ball when he was spinning. Like, quit spinning the ball, then you fucking it up.
Hold on, wait a minute. He punched the nigga on the crutch?
Bro, he leaned on the crutch and used it to prop himself up and thrust off the crutch and punched him and put his right foot down to brace himself. When his foot went down is when he punched his ass. And y'all, it was the nastiest sound I've ever heard.
Bro, he broke a nigga eye socket off a damn crutch, bro. That's what you telling me.
Bruh, when Kenny punched him, immediately Didi grabbed his shit, right? And said, call my mama. Call my mama, man. Call my motherfucking mama.
Wow.
Real shit. And when he moved his hand, shit just went to squirting and shooting and shit. Then he came back to school 3 days later looking like Day-Day. Like, damn. Like, God damn, bro. Looking like red ass. Yeah. Fucked him up.
Damn, bro. All right, real quick, man. Real quick. Let me. God damn. Like, man, shout out to my brother Champion, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all saying this is a good show. Champ, definitely want to have you on rolling. And anybody in the chat, man, if y'all want to jump on, hit my email up, man. It should be in the link below. If it's not, let me know and I'll get it to you, man. Shout out to my brother BN Boxing News. Appreciate you coming through, bro. Appreciate it. And yeah, like my brother just said right here, Case Savoy. Damn it, man. God. Okay.
Boy, say that boy never recovered. That motherfucker, he moved to New York, changed his name, and I think he like boys now. What you mean? He ain't never recorded. He ain't never recovered. And Didi was a clumsy motherfucker, y'all. This is why he was a backup. Because Stormy was just talking about it. Shout out Stormy B-Man. He was not neat and pigeon-toed. I don't know how the fuck you do that and play basketball, bro.
He was both?
Bro, listen.
I'm pigeon-toed.
If we took off on the break and Didi got the rebound, he was good to get the rebound and turn around and throw it to you. You feel me? But when he took off the run, he was going to fall. He's going to be the last man coming down the court every time, bro. It's like either his head was too heavy, you feel me, and he leaned that motherfucker forward and just go down, or he just couldn't get his legs together. It looked like Looney Tunes, you know, when how they get ready to start running and then they shoot off, he would do and then blam, out every time. So this 4-on-5 break fucking with him every time.
Hey, look, just play defense, bro. Make sure you back on. He always back on defense. You know he back on.
And I'm gonna tell you. See, listen, y'all. When a motherfucker say something about you and they know you personally, right? Or they don't know you personally, but they say something about your motherfucking ass that's been a hindrance of yours all your goddamn life, it'll still touch your ass, right? I'm on Facebook years later. I'm in my 30s, and I mentioned something about hooping. I ain't heard from this nigga since high school. Do you know he hit me in my DMs? I ain't fouled every time I got the rebound. Yes, you did, nigga. You clumsy motherfucker. Yes, you did. Quit lying.
Hey, what's up, bro? You got me crying right now.
That's why you went where you went and changed the goddamn name. Cause that's it. Every time we seen that clumsy ass nigga here. What's up, nigga? What's up, DD? Man, shout out DD, man. Shout out to DD, man.
Man, you got me crying right. We gotta move forward.
My bad. But anyway, I hooped that freshman year, bro. It went down. I did my thing. I came up short on newcomer of the year for the district to a junior. He was 6'10", bitch ass white boy, but he dunked on me too when we played him. Funk ass. It was one of them things on the break. You know how you get caught on the break and you the last man back. And I thought I was gonna strip him, and I should just got out the way. Yeah, he spiked that motherfucker on me like a volleyball. Bitch ass. I gave him 20, but we lost.
Okay. So, man,
I scored 30 and a half one time and didn't score number 2 points the rest of the game. Yeah, man. I had a few, man. But pretty much my junior year, going into my junior year, I ended up moving back with my mom's, back to the hood, and I stopped. You know what I'm saying? I came over to Dunbar, and I was gonna try to hoop at Dunbar, but I got into it with Coach Rambo. I fouled the motherfucker hard in practice, and he didn't like it, and he wanted to make me run, you know, for a week. And I said, "Fuck that shit! I'm gonna go get me some money," and that was that.
All right. So when that happened, man, what did life look like then? So you know what I'm saying? You done been a star as far as playing the sport, and now you done kind of, you know, you done moved back home. You done kind of gave it up. Man, so, and real quick, man, shout out to the Queen, man. Shout out to Sheena. Much love to you, Queen. Much love for you coming through tonight. Man, 817, so when you done had the fame, bro, you know what I'm saying? You done been, as far as high school goes, you done been big time over there. And now you're moving back, right? You're moving back, and now you got the coach trying to run you for a week. And I ain't gonna lie to you. I done been in that situation where it wasn't a week for me. It wasn't a week. It was 3 practices for me. it ain't even to get into it. I'll get into that. One day I might have you interview me. Maybe that'll what happen. But
100.
Talk to me, Matt. So when you move back, you say,
Lost.
I ain't running. You feel me? I'm
I
not
was
gonna
lost.
do this shit.
Hey, look, no cap. I was lost. Let me keep it 100. Y'all, I was lost. School wasn't school. Shit, niggas was getting ahead in class. School wasn't school. I was used to going to school. You know what I'm saying? My ass integrated now. Dig, I'm looking to learn something and shit. Nah, niggas getting ahead in class, fighting. I ain't got many clothes, you did, because my mom and dad all the way divorced now. You know what I'm saying? And my pops out there in them streets fucking up.
So real quick, when you moved back, was he fucking up then?
Nah, he had fucked up way before then. He had fucked up way before then, bro. You feel what I'm saying? But by that time, it was all the way done. But, you know, my Jones, by virtue of that, was, you know, taking care of my sister, basically her and my sister. But she was struggling, you feel me? So when I moved back home, it was more on the mind of, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to school, but I'm finding me a job, too. You did? So when Coach Rambo went to bullshit, I mean, it made it easy for me to step away. You know what I'm saying? Because I already had other shit on my plate anyway that I was feeling like I had to be the man of the house at that point. You feel what I'm saying? So I went, you know, got little odd jobs and shit. And like I said,
wait. You're going too fast.
Mm-hmm.
Slow down. So what you're telling me is you went from being able to participate in high school sports, doing your thing there, then having to move back and be the man of the house. That's what you're saying, right?
I mean, I took it upon myself to try to do that. You know what I'm saying? As a lot of us young black men do.
Let me ask, did you have another male figure there?
Nah, hell no, not for a minute.
And so at that current moment in time, you were the man of the house. That's how it really comes down to.
Right.
And it's really interesting because a lot of times I've talked to a lot of people outside of just YouTube, right? And a lot of my friends, they've gone through similar situations. I never had to go through that exact same situation, but I will say that a lot of them, when they did come home, they felt like they had to be the man of the house, even though they were still in school, right? And man, if you don't mind, you know, what was that like? What was the mindset going on, not having a man in the house and trying to make sure that I know Mom Dude's gonna do what she gonna do. I know that, but at the same time, I got to make sure things run even more smooth. And any way I can help, I want to help. What was that mindset like as you were coming up?
Well, P game. I mean, two things. I mean, I always seen from my old man was to get up and go to work. You know what I'm saying? And to keep yourself clean, wash your ass and shit. You know what I'm saying? Them two things I seen him do all the time, consistently, no matter what the fuck was going on. You feel me? And then, you know, really, as far as responsibility, it was my sister more than anything. Like, I'm looking at it as if, like, okay, I might have to struggle and go through some things. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm gonna make it to where she got all the extras. You dig? Like, she not gonna have to go through middle school and high school the same way I have. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if it's the clothes, she gonna have them. If it's, you know, the extra money or the participate or whatever, she gonna have them. And I know my Jones holding down this, that, and the third, and she gonna try to do what she can, but I'm gonna try to fill in where I can. That's how I felt. You did?
I definitely do. Real quick, and I understand what you're saying. I want you to elaborate when you say your Jones. Speak on who that person is, just for the people who may not understand what you're saying.
That's my mother, my mom.
And I'm just telling you, a lot of people, it is what it is. Shout out to my brother King Style Production in the building, man. King Styles, appreciate you coming through tonight. Like I said earlier, real quick, Champion Heart, definitely got to have you on, man. Anybody, man. I want to hear all y'all stories. I love this story right here. And this is why what 817 is talking about right now is real life. This shit that people are going through, and it's his story, and it's giving us a better insight into who this brother really is. And damn it, we're gonna get into some other things later, but I mean, it is what it is. So you move back, you know, you're taking on other roles. What was school like at that time for you?
Shit was shit. Like I said, man, during the time I was going to Dunbar, 96, 97, bruh, man, it wasn't nobody learning shit. Wasn't nobody learning shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my classmates. If y'all learned something, y'all a goddamn lie. Wasn't nobody learning nothing. Everybody was hustling. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers was getting shot. Motherfuckers was boosting clothes. And see, that was the main thing, right? My Jones, she was so holier than thou, right? She wasn't gonna buy the boosted clothes, right? So the Jabos, everybody getting Jabos for $20 and shit. You know what I'm saying? Buying 5 pair. Mama spending $100 getting them 5 pair of Jabos and shit. My Jones wasn't gonna do that. She wasn't gonna do that. She broke, but she was too good to buy the stolen shit. You feel me? And so it was like a fashion show around that bitch. Nigga, I had like 8 outfits. I'm trying to switch them hoes up and see it wasn't like that over there when I was over there on the other side. You did? Because I was able to hustle and make money on top of being in a better situation. You did? So I had the Tommy this and the this and that and whatever that was in, I had that. But when I packed up, when I jumped up and left, I just jumped up and left. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't a good situation at that point. So it was different on the other side. It was like, one side you experience the highest of highs, and then shit on this side you kind of experience the lowest of lows. But it made me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I went to grinding. I went and got bullshit jobs, Taco Bell here, hustling there, flip a little something here, whatever. You dig what I'm saying? And I ended up one day was supposed to go to work and took a chance. Another partner of mine was going to this big testing for this job that was supposed to be like out towards Dent. It was supposed to pay good money. So I jumped on it, you know what I'm saying? Instead of going to work, I figured, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Might as well. I ain't gonna miss nothing but some Keon money anyway. Right. Went out there, took the test. It was like 5,000 people that tested. I think they ended up hiring 250 individuals, and I was one of the 250, and I was the youngest motherfucker that the company hired. I was right at 18 years old.
Okay.
So I mean, go ahead. At that time, my partner was trying to get me to come back to school. I was thinking about going to summer school so I could try to finish up my senior year. You know what I'm saying? And go back to school in Kennedale. But I got the job. I was turning 18. I was like, fuck that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I need the money. I need the money.
And shit, and then, it seemed like everything was happening for me to go to that end. Because my Jones got approved for a Habitat home. And so when she got the site or whatever, it was back on the south. I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Not too far from the hospital from where I was born. But it was the opportunity for my mom to get what she always wanted, was a house. You know what I'm saying? It was built from the ground up. She had prayed about that. That was something her and my daddy was supposed to do. Him being in construction or whatnot, it was something that, he should have done, but fucking up in them streets, walking around, smoking dope, it took him. Real talk. So, you know what I'm saying? All of that dissolved. But, like I said, it came back around by virtue of that. And I actually had a hand in it because I had to do the sweat equity hours, to help building on the house to get it, you know what I'm saying, to get approved or whatever. So, and I did the dedication for my Jones at the church or whatever, you know what I'm saying, in front of a bunch of people. And I attribute me having the ability to do that from everything that I had been through before. You know what I'm saying? And the experiences with all of those people. So everything kind of came full circle. And shit, I was working a job as to where I was getting paid travel time or whatnot, because I had to drive so far to get to it. So for the first 3 months, my paychecks was every 2 weeks was $3,200. And I was 18 years old, bro.
Great money. Great, especially at that time, if you don't mind. This was in what, if I had to guess, matter of fact, I'm going to throw a guess out there. This was in 98.
98, yep, 98, yeah. 99.
Yeah, and so when you, at that current moment in time, making that amount of money per paycheck, it's people not making that shit now, to be honest with you. And for you to be making that much and being able to distribute it amongst your family and do things or be the male figure that's bringing everybody along, it was a blessing, bro. That's a blessing. And
Nah, it'd have been a blessing if it had stayed. It'd have been a real blessing if it had stayed like
wait
that.
a
But
minute, wait a minute.
that was only for training, nigga, goddamn. But the money was good, and I was doing the food.
How long did that last? And man, so when did you see yourself moving into your true manhood? And of course, I know what you're doing, the things you were doing. You would say, yeah, I was doing it then, but I mean, really moving into it. You're 21, 22, 23. Man, what did life look like for you then? Uh-oh. All right, I done lost my brother 817. I don't know if his phone died. I don't know what just happened. That's a hell of a story that he's telling right now, man. This is a hell of a story. And, man, hey, 817, if you hear me, bro. Oh, he back. Here you go, right here.
My bad. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you good, bro. You good.
Yeah, so, bro, I was nowhere near manhood. I was on the precipice of fucking up. You would think, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, that's a nice little storybook into a fucked up, you know what I'm saying, teenagerhood or whatever. He on the straight and narrow now. Hell no. Bro, I got the job. I was working, actually, it was Southwestern Bell. I got the job, bro. And shit was good. I was making good money. Wasn't making what I was making at the first time. I was making good money, bro.
What did you say? Did you say Southwestern Bell?
Yeah, it was Southwestern Bell. It was basically, it was right when they broke up. Right?
Yeah,
and all the companies was getting into, you know, cell phone service and all of that shit, and they was contracting.
Real quick, 817. You know, only reason I know everything that you're talking. At this current moment, I work for AT&T now, right?
Okay.
And so when you talk about it, one of the first things I learned about AT&T was about the divestiture. I can't even say this shit.
Divestiture. Right.
There it is. Yeah. There it is. And even now, I do a lot of business in Texas with what they would call Southern Bell, the Southern Bell Company, SBC.
Yeah.
I do a lot of business with them. You know what I mean? And although they've attempted to buy back AT&T, I don't know how this shit done worked out. It's really crazy, but I still do a lot of business down there in AT&T. With AT&T down in Texas, so I know exactly who you're talking about. Go ahead, my apologies.
Yeah, like I said, I got in when I was 18. I was supposed to retire, like, you know what I'm saying, like right at the precipice of like 40. I would have been, you know, supposed to retire, bred it out. You feel me? And it was going that way. But I was. Hey, look, I was young, y'all. I was young, and I was, your boy was.
I'm mad at you, bro. I'm mad at you now.
Hey, listen, but y'all have to understand, your boy was getting it in during that time, y'all. Like, man, I was the youngest motherfucker in the building, bro. But, you know, just being myself, let's just say I couldn't mind my business. You know what I'm saying? I had, bro, I was doing too much. I ain't gonna put all my business out in the street, but I was doing too much.
I'm gonna fight you real quick, 817. I'm gonna fight you real quick. Damn it, 79? Did you say 79? Am I correct about that?
Yep.
You know, it's funny because right now I'm the youngest nigga in the building, right? I'm the youngest nigga in the building. At damn near 35 right now. I'm 34. I'm the youngest nigga in the building. I done been the youngest nigga for 12 years now. Bro, you had it made. I done seen niggas go out of respectfully. I done seen niggas leave with all type of bags from all right, go ahead, my bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. Thank you. Rub it in, right side.
I ain't trying to rub it in.
Anyway.
My bad, man.
Anyway. Yeah, bro. So I'm doing my thing. I'm handling accounts. Some same accounts you talking about. I'm setting them up. I'm setting up their new services and all of that shit. Like, I'm a liaison. I handle like 30, 40 different accounts, major accounts. I'm doing some major shit. But I'm not really realizing it at this time and at this age. Well, anyway, I got a chick hitting on me over the phone that own one of the companies. You know, they monitoring the calls. They hear the shit. I'm on probation. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, can't fuck up. But it's a union job too. I'm not really understanding how union shit works.
And you had a union job?
Bro, Yeah, so I'm not really understanding how the union jobs work or whatever. And I'm like, I'm young, fool, young and dumb. I'm like, man, I'm finna get fired. You know what I'm saying? I'm one foot in, 1 foot out. Fuck around and have a wreck and go out of town with my partner and catch a weed case. And I missed 2 days of work. And so when I come back, I just came back, packed my shit, and left. Because I felt like I was already on my last strike anyway.
Bro,
They called me back. They called me back for like a month.
Bro, you got a union job. You could have fixed that shit easy.
Yeah. They called me back for like a month, but I you know what I'm saying? I just knew I fucked up. I ain't try to go back.
Bro, and respectfully, I always respectfully. I've managed union employees, right? And I know for a fact, bro, you should have went right back up in there like you ain't never left. And even if they would have told you left, you still would have been good, bro. Like, but it is what it is. Real quick, man. Shout out to my brother Carl, the crocodile Hunter Hansen, straight out of Australia, man. Salute to you, Carl. Much love for you pulling up tonight, man. Thank you so much. We got one of the best interviews, man, and one of the best people that I know. You feel me? 817, he doing his thing tonight. So, man, keep cooking, 817. Keep cooking, man. I got questions.
I had to hit it on that one. But
and real quick before since you cough that off now, not that, man. Shout out to the Queen, Monica, in the building. Salute to you, Monica. Much love to you, Queen. You ain't wrenched up over here. I don't know why you're not wrenched up, but you good now, man. So make sure, man. Hey, I always know you got it's all love and grace over here, man. 817, do your thing, bro. And I'm gonna ask a question. So
go ahead.
We got to move forward. We got.
Mm-hmm.
I just looked up and I just realized, bro, we an hour and 7 minutes into the interview. I didn't even know that, bro. I had no clue. But we gonna rock regardless.
I hope y'all ride with me. I hope I ain't holding y'all. That, you know what I'm saying? Keeping y'all from nothing. Boring, y'all.
You doing your damn thing, bro. This is not boring at all. So, after you done came in and packed your shit up from one of the best jobs, respectfully, to that you may possibly ever had. You should have fought that shit tooth and nail. I mean, tooth and nail. But when you did come in and pack up, man, what did you go? What did you try to do? And talk to me about that.
I ain't trying to do shit. I caught a bullshit weed case. You know what I'm saying? I had the wrong motherfucker in my car. Green, not street. You hear me? I'm gonna say it again. Green of the streets, but not street. You feel me? And had the wrong motherfucker in my car. Basically, me and my partner was going out of town. He have a family reunion. He out of Pittsburgh, out of East Texas. So his family, he got a big family or whatnot. And I shoot down there and go to the, when Tyler would have the Rose Festival, I go down there with him, or we go to, their family reunion and like they little weekend or whatever. And it's a big thing in their town. So we was on shoot down there that one summer, and his kinfolk wanted to ride and said his car was this, that, and the third. Long story short, wanted to use me for a ride. You did what I'm saying? And I'm young, dumb. We blowing big on the way to East Texas. Chilling. Shit. We stopped at a Whataburger. Goddamn, Sheriff Roscoe Biko train pulling out as we pulling in. You see 3 niggas in the Cadillac and just know, I'm finna have some fun. Bruh, we ate. I swear to God, we probably ordered everything at Whataburger. We sat there and ate for about an hour. Got back on the highway. For some reason, like, this hoe was still on the highway. And I'm nervous, green, fucking up. I should have just got off the freeway before we caught up to him, because he was driving slow just to get us to catch up to him. Caught up to him, he yoked us, you know what I'm saying? And at this time, the nigga let me know he brought the weed with it, the same weed that we broke off of to roll up, and it was like a pound, bro. It's in his shit, in my trunk. They find the shit. course, throw it up on the hood, bro. I swear, I watched that shit flip in slow motion, my nigga. Of course, he say he gonna, you know what I'm saying, take it or whatever. Shit, we get up there, he ain't signing shit. He got money for a lawyer. Neither one of us in a position for shit. And I just lost my gig. Yeah. So, long story short, I end up in my 20s. I end up giving them hoes, 18, 19 months, almost 2 years. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My at the time I had a young lady pregnant. The baby was born stillborn. I was on probation. I got high in the motherfucker. Didn't and called and told my PO. You know what I'm saying? I was smoking. When I was smoking. And had to go report the next day. They changed the caseload. Shit. I think a week later after my mom's birthday, I went in to report. Shit, didn't come out that motherfucker. Yes, sir.
Bruh, wait a minute. So on some bullshit and I always say this, the majority
and he got off. The nigga he got off. Me and my partner did time.
But the majority of the time, the niggas who get fucked up for this shit ain't the niggas who really have. It ain't the niggas who have too much to do with the shit. If that makes sense, you know what I'm saying? And man, so what? 18 months to 3 years? Did you say 8? That's what you said.
Nah, I think I gave him 21 months in total. So 21 months. So they're under 2 years.
So 2 years, 2 years, a year and what? 10 months, 9 months, something like that.
Right.
So okay, damn, that's crazy as shit. But when you come out, right, man, what is your mindset like? And me personally, you know,
from the bottom to the top. Shit, from the bottom to the top, bro. Look, the way I was raised and who I am, you know what I'm saying? I know that didn't define me. You feel what I'm saying? I understood what the fuck went on. I accepted responsibility for making bad choices. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I've never been one of those. I've always been pretty practical. And, you know what I'm saying? I got my ass whooped at an early age for lying. So, nigga learn how to tell the truth and deal with it. You dig what I'm saying? I know I'm not perfect. And I know I was, you know, shit, by virtue of not having, you know, that old OG under the tree type shit go down. You feel what I'm saying? So to speak, like my granny said, you know, it was she's trying to give me as much as she could, but boss sense is better than borrowed, right? Somebody can tell you some shit, but until you experience it for yourself, you know what I'm saying, you really won't get it. So, nah, man. Actually, for me, you know what I'm saying, it was that line, you know what I'm saying? It was that gun line. It was just what I needed in the weirdest motherfucking way. You feel what I'm saying?
So let me ask 817, man. So 21 months in, bro, like, man, what? I mean, I can't. What was 21 months in? What was that like, bro? Like, what's your memories of that? How did you see things at that time? Were you looking forward? Well, of course you were looking forward to getting out, but like, I mean, just how did you see things when you got those 21 months? How did you see things, bro? Like, that's very interesting to me.
Shit, I mean, for me, you know what I'm saying? Really, what it was more so about was not looking back. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't mean like not looking back and learning from it. I mean like not looking back like regrets. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't have no regrets. Everything happened for a reason. You know what I'm saying? And I had been up and I had been down, and knowing that, it was like, shit, all I need is my freedom. You feel what I'm saying? I'm going to win. I'm destined to win. I'm destined to motherfucking win. And I felt that way, and I knew, you know what I'm saying? This was just a short stop. I wouldn't no repeat. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It wasn't who I was. I wasn't raised like that. Now, my kin folks, yeah, you did. The motherfuckers repeat lifers. You know what I'm saying?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately. Right. But I'll say this though, you know, them the shoes that they wore, them shoes. You feel what I'm saying? They were no half steppers. Them the shoes that they put on and they wore them motherfuckers proudly. You did. I just had to be who I was.
And real quick, my brother R. West, he said, had he done time any time, or had he done any time prior to being sentenced to these 21 months?
Oh hell no! Oh hell no! No! I was never, bro. Never in no real issues, no trouble like that, because my folks wasn't having that. You know what I'm saying? All that running the streets late and all of that shit. Nah, I didn't have that. As strange as it was, you know what I'm saying? Because there was a period in there where that could have came into play, but my mama wasn't having that, bro.
Facts. But hey, you know, it's so crazy because a lot of times I remember there were times I was more scared of my mother, my grandmother, my great grandma than I was of anybody else, bro. Man, damn, all of this shit you could do to me. If they find out certain shit, bro, they gon' man. And you know, it ended up being, it wasn't necessarily quote unquote getting beat or anything like that, bro. It was at some point in time I got to a point where I was scared to disappoint them. Does that make sense? I didn't want to disappoint them.
Exactly. And by virtue of not wanting to disappoint them, you didn't achieve some shit either. Because on the cool, I got invitations to come back and go to junior college and shit, because I can still hoop, you know what I'm saying? And I got opportunities or whatever to do that. And I just never did them. Why? Because at that point, after I had been through what I had been through, I was afraid of failing. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes,
but being afraid to try is not being afraid to fail. You choosing to fail if you're afraid to try. You feel what I'm saying? But that's something I had to learn by virtue of sacrificing that, right? So that's what I'm saying. By virtue, I guess Rightside, you know what I'm saying, through our conversations and through a lot of conversations with a lot of y'all, you know what I'm saying? I guess by virtue of the things I've been through, you know, they put me in a mode to where I be trying to give back. You feel what I'm saying? Especially when I run across younger people or just people in general, right? Like, I'm not afraid to share, because I done been up, been down, and really, when a motherfucker was looking away from me or when a motherfucker was looking at me thinking I was going to lose or thinking I was going to win, none of it really mattered. You know what I'm saying? I just stayed focused.
Absolutely.
So, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, you know, I gain something from other people when I'm open like that. You feel me? Because I don't have nothing to be ashamed of in that regard.
And you shouldn't, because at the end of the day, man, one thing I realized about you, I always, you know, me and you, we done had conversations outside of YouTube, you feel me? And one thing I realized is I fuck with you. The reason I fuck with you is because you keep it a buck, and shit, it's hard to find people who really keep it a buck the way you do. You know what I mean? And now we got to go into that, though, and we got to move away, you know, feel me? And before we go into it, I want to say this. Or I want to ask this question. So when you got out, you know, and to get to where you're at now, man, what did life look like? What did you have to do to achieve the things you're achieving now and to move the way you're moving now? What did you have to do to get to where, from coming out after 21 months to where you are today? Man, what did you have to do?
It was a mindset shift. I mean, shit, I came out, I grinded from the bottom. I started with the trash company. Goddamn, me busting my toes open and shit, dumping trash cans for the city. Moved on from that, of course, you know what I'm saying? That was just some temporary shit. But like I said, I wasn't taking no for an answer. And ended up doing different ins and outs, bullshit jobs or whatever, till I got on at a bank. And strangely enough, my email that I was using at the time, you know, from the Chappelle shows and shit, one of my partners used to come over with me all the time to smoke, and I had the Chappelle show DVDs, and he used to try to get them from me all the time. So I wouldn't want to make an email. I didn't want to get all fucking around with the internet and shit, you know what I'm saying, when it got big or when more people got on it. And he made me an email address or whatever, and he made it I'm Rick James 79. You feel what I'm saying? And so, me being immature, I use that same email when I did my job application, and actually it's the reason why the lady called me. You feel what I'm saying? Nothing else on my resume made her, even though I had experience in, you know what I'm saying, different other shit. And I ended up getting the gig, bro. And that, you know what I'm saying, kind of set me on the path because I met some other people through there, and bumped into commission work, you know what I'm saying? And then got the entrepreneur spirit, you know, selling cars and doing other shit too. And then, you know, I started doing smart home shit and started doing installations. And my old lady encouraged me to try to do it on my own, you know what I'm saying, because of the age we was in. And so I marketed to a few people, only certain people, after she printed me up some cards, and boom, you know what I'm saying, it turned into a little something. So shit, I did that for a couple of years, and shit, I've been able to chill off of that, and I'm going to school now online, and I just, you know what I'm saying, do that. And
hold on, wait a minute, 817, you in school right now?
Yeah, man, I'm fucking around on some courses. I ain't gonna say too much, but I'm fucking around with some shit. I'm fucking around with some shit. I'm trying to get some other shit started, but yep, doing that and really trying to help my old lady get her shit off the ground. So that's where that's where I'm at today. You feel what I'm saying? But like I said, each one of them ups, downs, successes, failures, trying some shit, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it led me here.
But I gotta say thank you. I gotta say thank you because what you're saying right now, it gives a lot of people understanding that, yeah, you can be down, but damn it, you can make your way back up and do it in whichever way damn near you see necessary. And what you're doing is, you said I done seen it one way, and now this is the move for me, and this is how I want to move. Man, I appreciate that shit. I appreciate that shit a lot because everybody can't do that. Now 817, I gotta tell you, we almost an hour and 30 minutes in, and we ain't got no boxing talk, and so we gonna have to move to the boxing talk shortly.
Let's get to it.
Shout out to the Queen Monica. I asked her. I said if she didn't mind being on the panel. She said with respectfully, Dub Rightside. I promise if I do come on, it will be Southern T Boxing, a great brother. I love Southern T. Money Brown, another one of my niggas. I fuck with him. Blue, I fuck with Blue as well. And I'm fourth. Hey, you know, it's not a bad order to be in fourth in, but I'm still going to say that they're not going to give you the interview and the time that I'm going to give you. And so it is what it is. But hey, I have no problem with anything you said there, Queen. Much love to you. Much love to you. Man, 817. We gotta move.
That sound like a Bud fan. Put you fifth or something.
Hey, well, that's
some Bud Crawford ass shit.
And that's where we going first, damn it. That's where we going first, 817. That's where we going. So, man, when we move to this boxing talk, man, first questions first. Bud Crawford versus excuse me, let me rephrase it. Terrence Bud Crawford versus Errol the True Spence. Who's ducking? If anybody's ducking, maybe nobody's ducking, but who, in your opinion, who's ducking and why?
Say, man, look here. If I want some tacos, I ain't going to Massachusetts. If I want some tacos, I ain't going to Massachusetts, knowing they don't sell no tacos out there. You feel what I'm saying?
I feel what you're saying.
Okay, so, I mean, bruh, everybody know what the fuck going on. We've been seeing this motherfucker. He hid under that top rank battle in Masters cape as long as he could. You feel what I'm saying? Now the rubber done met the road, and if he don't fight him, he got to fuck with the young bull for less money. Get beat up for less money? Nah, he ain't gonna do that. You feel me? But his pride won't slide to the side. You feel what I'm saying? Listen, if Bud would just be forthcoming about some shit, you know, if he was just a flat out be like, you know what, I made a mistake fucking with Bob. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have re-signed. I thought it was the best thing for my career. It looked like the best thing at the time. But I was really fucking myself. I should have been over there competing with them guys, you know, because now they're able to hold it over my head that, you know, they don't think I'm as good as them when I feel like I'm one of the best in the world. There's some, bro, just a piece of humble pie. I don't need the whole pie, just a piece. Nah, Billy Badass just don't think he can be beat. You feel what I'm saying? And I done watched the man, eat humble pie in front of everybody. You know what I'm saying? After fucking up and be humble in his mistakes. And it remind me, again, a lot of parallels, bro. You know what I'm saying? Not being afraid to say, I'm not perfect. I'm a man. I'm not perfect. So, I mean, you know what I'm saying? And then just on top of that, what I see in the ring. So, yeah, Bud Crawford got some skills, bro. He the third best welterweight in the division, bro. Truly. That's not bad to say. Think about how many welterweights out there. It's a lot of motherfuckers that can't fuck with him. You dig? It's just 2 motherfuckers in his weight class that I think give him the business. That's just it.
So, and we know I got EJ. I believe I know who number 2 is, but I want to hear from you. So when you say Bud is the third best welterweight,
boy, ain't no hesitation. Jerron in it.
Hold on, wait a minute. You may offend some people. And
they're gonna have to get out their goddamn feelings.
And one of the things I love about you, 817, is that you don't give a damn about offending people. So this is a 2-part question right here. 2-part question. First things first. I believe you saying that Boots beats Bud, but break that down. And then the second thing is man, there are times, and we didn't talk about this. I told y'all that I would ask you about it. You can be abrasive at times, right? You can be abrasive to individuals. Where does it come from? And I ain't gonna lie to you, I love the energy because, and I will say, like I told you earlier, me and you, we didn't talk about this 817, but I'll tell the chat, bro. I felt there were times you were coming at me. And then when we got to know each other, I was like, this nigga ain't coming at me. This is just this nigga, bro. This is how he is.
Yeah, and bro, listen, I'm never attacking nobody. It's really the mentality, right? Because a lot of times, really what it is I don't think sometimes a lot of people think about what they say, right? And how it's going to hold up, right? And that was one, man, I used to get hit in my mouth for that. Think about what you're going to say before you say it, type shit. Like all those things my granny taught me, my mama, you know what I'm saying? Man, my mama still be on my ass today. You feel me? But all those things they tell me, I repeat them things in my mind. You know what I'm saying? And those things that kept me safe, kept me square, and kept me focused. You dig? And pretty much, like, bro, I have an eclectic group of people, you know what I'm saying, that I can reach out to and have conversations with, and they know it's genuine. You know what I'm saying? I don't need shit from them, but they time. You dig? And I just, you know what I'm saying? That's just me. And I feel a lot of times, too, a lot of people tiptoe around shit that they don't need to. A lot of people will spread sugar over shit, you know what I'm saying? And hope that don't nobody smell it. You dig? So our family, we really close knit. It's the 3 of us, me, my mama, and my sister. It's always been like that. And we always been like that with each other because, hey, if we not real with each other, you feel me? The world not going to be real with us. They going to tell us whatever the fuck they want to get whatever they need out of us. So we got to at least start being real from here and then take that on and maybe somebody else will, you know what I'm saying, do it.
I can't disagree. I can't disagree at all, man. So now I want you to break down, man. So what you're telling me right now is Bud is the third best welterweight. You telling me Bud is third?
I ain't stutter when I said it.
Wait a minute. Let me finish the question. I got Bud pound for pound number 1. I argued against some brother the other day. I argued I argued for Usyk being pound for pound number 1, but I do have Bud pound for pound number 1 right now. Who's your pound for pound number 1 fighter, and why do you have Bud number 3 in the welterweight division? Break that down for me.
Notice, I don't even do that. Notice I ain't saying shit about pound for pound, right? I make fun of that shit every time, right? Because pound for pound is subjective. Everybody want to add their own rules and all that old weak ass shit into it. I don't give a damn about no pound for pound. You dig? Where you fight at? When you step on the scale, what you be weighing? And who fight at that weight? You feel me? That's where I'm at with it. Because, I mean, listen, let me say this for the entire community and take this shit back to him, goddamn, because I done told his ass too. The only reason that motherfucking Bud Crawford is universally known is pound for pound is because of Blue Blood Sports TV. Motherfucker, quit repeating that shit every goddamn video you do. Every video. It takes at least 45 seconds for Blue to tell us how ambidextrous, pound for pound orthodoxy and number one by many people. That many people, that shit kill me. Who the fuck is the many? You the many. You done made everybody the many, Blue Blood. I love you, bruh, but it's your motherfucking fault. And if I was your barber, I'll push your shit back. I love you, Blue Blood, but quit that shit. I'm sick of that shit.
So where do you? And first off, we got to address Monica. We got to address her question. She said, "What are the keys?" You know what I'm saying, for victory for Bud, and what she meant was for Bud versus EJ. And I believe
Bud can win this fight, Monica. He definitely can win this fight. Let me tell you how he can win this fight. Number one, shoot over there to Fuel City and go get some of them picadillo tacos.
Tacos.
Right. And make sure Earl get that shit about 3 hours before the fight. And go to the body. He might have a chance. Okay, now stop bullshit. Nah, man, Bud can win the motherfucking fight, but he gonna have to win it early. And he gonna have to be sharp early, and he gonna have to do something that he don't do, which is start early and start fast. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he end up getting into some shit, and depending on how the fight brought to him, you know what I'm saying, he always been able to rise above, but it's because he been above every motherfucker he got in there with. It ain't never been a question, right? Ain't never been a question. There's a question here, and I look, what he does, right, and what Earl does, it's going to take him getting outside of himself to do what he needs to do to beat this guy. And I just don't think he's going to be able to do it. But if he is, it has to be early, and he has to catch him early with something he doesn't see.
I gotta put you on the spot. When you say he got to get outside of himself, right? I understand when you say he got to work early. Yeah, we people.
His work rate is low. Let me explain. His work rate is low.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I got you. I got a question for you. I just did a debate on this topic, 2 weeks ago, or last week, 2 weeks, whenever. And I still got Bud pound for pound number one. I do have him pound for pound number one. My question is this: when you're talking about the work rate, right? And this is what a lot of people will ask me. They tell me that Bud, he's the best finisher in boxing, and so he's gonna hurt EJ and finish EJ. What do you say?
He's the best finisher in boxing, and Deontay Wilder knocked down every man he ever fought. Keep moving.
Did y'all hear that? All right, I'm gonna ask a second question. Then I want to be fair. I gotta be fair, bro. We on the.
Hey, I'm switching off the Wi-Fi, so you might lose me for a sec, but I'm still here. Keep going.
All right. Hey, and matter of fact, drop off and come. Well, no, you don't do that. So, okay, Bud is the best switch hitter, and nobody's gonna see what Bud or EJ is not gonna be prepared
to switch. You gotta switch to switch. Hey, to switch mean on and off, right? Like back and forth, right? Okay,
that's what they tell me. And for everybody, I just want everybody to know, 817, if it's cool with you, we're gonna drop the link in a second, probably at the 2 hour mark, and then let anybody who want to come on and ask you questions. Are you cool with that? Taking questions? Oh, we lost my brother 817. We lost him for a second.
I'm back.
Yeah, you good. Are you cool with taking questions?
Yeah, come on with it, man. Come on with it.
Okay. That's it. So family, we're gonna drop the link, but we're gonna get through the interview before we drop the link. Because I got other things to talk about besides EJ and Bud. I got other things. Matter of fact, I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna ask you no more EJ Bud questions because I know individuals have those questions for you, right? I'm gonna move to a different subject, man. Shakur Stevenson. What did you think about his fight this weekend against Robinson Conceição?
Check it out. I think Shakur knew after he fought Valdez. Remember, he weighed twice when he fought Valdez, right? Second time he had to take his draws off. Second time he weighed, he made it, right? I think he knew right then and there, shit, it's gonna be tough for me to make 130 the next time. You feel what I'm saying? And when Bob said he wasn't gonna spend the money, you did. I think that made it right then. He wasn't coming back. You did. So it's easy for him to skip over fighting somebody like O'Shaquie when with his business being what it was or whatnot, right? To give him an opportunity and really put himself in harm's way when he was having problems making 130 anyway. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, it really didn't make sense for him to fight Conceição, seeing as though the way he beat up Valdez, but I seen why he did it. I seen what the play was for him to get that one out the way and move on up.
And move up.
And with the fight, I think he gave Robson a little too much to hit, to be honest. But I think it was because he was feeling himself and he didn't feel like the guy could hurt him. You dig what I'm saying? Because I'm kind of like BF in the mind that I seen Robson hit him a few more times with some shit I really didn't like seeing him get hit with. But I understand how Shakur was squaring up and what he was trying to do, right? He was trying to get him out of there, and that is out of character for him. So he didn't look as great as he normally does, as super sharp. But we seeing a young guy assert himself too and try to show a little dominance. So I thought it was a decent showing. I didn't think it was as good as his showing with Valdez, to be honest with you. I think he fought Valdez better and had more respect for Valdez than he had for Conceição, and I think it showed in his performance.
And 817. We also, for anybody in the chat, man, just know that if you have a question that you want to put in the chat, we definitely put it in there, and I'm sure my brother 817, he has no problem addressing your questions. We got a question from Monica right here, and she said, did Spence fight someone like Bud? If so, who? Because I think when Bud do switch, it will open up other angles on Spence. And I don't know why she put a question there, but respectful.
Well,
hold on, wait a minute. And I think Bud hands are faster. 817, what do you have to say about that? Monica, the respectfully to you, the third sentence, you probably didn't need a question mark there, but go ahead, 817.
I don't know where, you've been able to see Bud with these super fast ass hands or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know when and where. She's seen them displayed to where, you could be like, oh my God, he's so much faster than Earl. Look, there's not enough separation, and we got somebody who's fundamentally sound. Remember, somebody was an Olympian and somebody didn't make the cut. You feel me? I mean, when you watch the skills and the technique themselves, right? It looks good when he in there, swinging against air and hitting them sticks with Bomac and shit, right? But when you actually see it in action, right? When he's in the midst of action, he's wide and looping with a lot of his motherfucking shots. You know what I'm saying? And fucking around with someone who's as fundamental and as basically good as that dude. You can't have them lapses. You can't Kavalauskas this shit, cause your motherfucking ass gonna get hurt. So that shit sound good. And look, he ain't fought nobody like Bud, but I tell you this though, right? He beat the shit out of Ugas, right? And Bud lost to a worse Ugas and didn't try to get no more smoke. Didn't at all. And rest in peace, Batman. He had a little bitty nigga hit him upside the head, and he never tried to get no smoke. Even when he was still a little bitty nigga, he didn't go back and get that smoke. So until he go back and break Gary neck or do whatever the fuck he said he was gonna do to Gary, man, don't talk to me about the big bad wolf. Shit, he gonna have to come huff and puff and blow a real house down come November 19th. Fuck you mean?
My nigga said, fuck you mean. Hey, God damn, it was all right, 817. Listen. We gotta get this out the way. We gotta get it out the way. And I heard excuse me, I heard what you said. I want you to break this fight down. And when I say break it down, right, I want you to break it down in parade detail. I mean, to the lowest level as far as why. And I know you got EJ. I know you got EJ. I got EJ. Matter of fact, I got EJ. But at the same time, I think Bud is a hell of a fighter. And I want you to break it down to the damn near bare minimum. Break that shit down as to why EJ is gonna win this fight. And I've heard you say it multiple times, Bud has been capping. He's been capping, according to you, correct?
Absolutely.
Break all of that down. And the reason I want you to break it down, because I believe I got people in the chat when we open the system up or open the chat up or whoever for them to jump on. I believe you'll get challenged on it, but I want you to break it down first, so you ain't got to break it down multiple times. I want you to, it's on you, bro. Break that down as far as why Bud loses and why Bud been capping, in your opinion.
Man, look, for the longest, you know, it's always been about, you know, weight bully this, weight bully that. You know, he basic this, he basic that, but everything's been done to avoid, you know what I'm saying, putting yourself in the mix where you would have to see your man. It was plenty of opportunities for him to get the work before. It was plenty of opportunities for him to go get other belts before. You know what I'm saying? He just sat back on his hunches and took the path of least resistance, and it's going to work against him. You know what I'm saying? It's going to work against him. And in the midst of the shit, he ain't got the instruction coming from his corner that he gonna need as well. He had a disadvantage with that. They definitely had the advantage of the corner, and I'm just telling you, it's an overall better product, man. Errol Spence is going to hurt Bud Crawford. He's going to hurt him, and Bud is not going to want to use what he has to his advantage, which is being the smaller guy. Being the smaller guy, he needs to be on his bicycle, and he liked to fight too much. And with this guy, it's too much animosity, bro. It's too much. You feel what I'm saying? And as soon as Earl put a paw on him, right? As soon as he put a paw on him that's too good that he don't like, he gonna come try to get some shit. And when the fight break out, that's where he fucked up. So again, bro, he ain't got the temperament of a Sweet Pea. If he had the temperament of a Sweet Pea or a Floyd, I'd be like, say, man, we got a 50-50 fight here. You feel what I'm saying? But, bro, this ain't never been no 50-50 fight. Never.
Damn. And we're going to move forward. We're going to move forward because, like I said, I'm pretty sure people going to come in. They're going to question you about that. So we're going to move forward to other fights. And then I believe we probably going to end up at that fight. God damn. We're going to end up there anyways. But let me ask you about this, man. Did you see today? Well, first off, after Shakur's fight, did you see the response that came from Keyshawn Davis? And did you see the response that Devin Haney gave? Did you see those things?
Yeah, I seen that shit. It's dope.
What do you think about it, man? First things first, a Shakur versus Devin fight, and then the responses, you know, with Keyshawn coming out. Man, I'm not gonna say he was doing anything with Keyshawn coming out on the way he came out, and the same thing with and shout out to my brother Retro Boxing, man. Is that blood, bro? Is that blood boxing? I believe that's blood boxing, bro.
Yeah.
And salute to my brother Blood, man. And anytime I can get a like from him, he come on and show love like he did, bro. I got a lot of respect for him. Before I jumped into this YouTube, I don't know these YouTube conversations. I listen to a lot of what the brother brought up, man, and I got a lot of respect for him and a lot of love for him. So, blood man, salute to you. Appreciate you, bro. You don't know what it means to me for you to be over here rocking with me, bro. Like, I appreciate it. But hey, 1-7, it's about you. It's about you tonight, bro. I'm asked the question. I hope I asked it the right way. I really hope I asked it the right way. At the end of the day, man, what did you think from the Shakur? Not necessarily Shakur, because Shakur and Devin, they're friends. The Shakur, I keep saying Shakur. The what's my brother's name? Keyshawn, Devin. What's the other brother's name?
Keyshawn was on some cheerleading shit.
Hold on. What's the other brother name? What's the other brother name?
You talking about Devin Haney and Keyshawn Davis and Shakur Stevenson, right?
No. Hitchison. So
Choo.
The smoke that Devin came with for Hitchison and for Keyshawn.
Oh yeah.
What did you think about that? What did you think about the smoke he came with them at them with? You feel me? What did you think about that?
Hey, on the cool, Devin sharp in a motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he funny as fuck. Like, you can't be mad at what he said to Richardson. You know what I'm saying? You can't be mad at what he said. You can't. You dig? It was funny as fuck. And I mean, in regards to Shakur, I mean, it was right. You know what I'm saying? Like, Keyshawn was so happy that, you know what I'm saying, Shakur said that he was willing to fight Devin. Like, nigga, fuck him. You know, you calling out everybody or whatever. Call me out. You dig? Like, listen, bro. When Keyshawn was winning his fights, and y'all know, watching Keyshawn, you know what I'm saying? We all done said, hey, man, we like the kid. We like the kid. We like his talent. You know what I'm saying? He need to keep working. You know, he need to fight some better opponents, this, that, and the third. But, hey, man, keep working, right? And you can see the few wins, the more and more wins he done got. He ain't got number 6 of them. But the more wins he got after Andy took his shit and embarrassed him again, right? The more wins he got, the more braggadocious he got. He damn near, I mean, shit. I mean, he ain't got too much before he hit Adrian Broner. Until he hit the Adrian Broner, he ain't got too far before he get there. And he ain't even got 10 fights. Bro, stop, bro. Everybody ain't scared of you, fool.
Is it that bad? Hey, 1-7, is it that bad for him?
Man, say, bro, listen. I'm rocking with his talent, bro. The kid got some talent. You feel what I'm saying? But he still got hoes. Like, bro, you fought what, 4 or 5 day labor ass Mexicans, bro. Talking about this motherfucker had 30 fights. Motherfucker, who he fight? Pablo Neal? Stop, bro. Stop, bro. Stop with the bullshit, all that extra cap. Ain't nobody worried about you. You just happy somebody mention your name, and that's what I was gonna say too. See, motherfucker, stop putting the microphone and camera in front of some of these motherfuckers and stop blowing them up. Stop blowing them up. Kyle. Man, goddamn, Kyle was out there capping with Keyshawn.
Oh,
you part of his problem now. You got to feel. Kyle got Keyshawn feeling like he King motherfucking Kong.
Man, yesterday was Kyle's birthday, so we ain't gonna do Kyle like that, bro.
That was yesterday. Happy birthday, nigga. But today, I'm getting right back on your ass. All that cheerleading ass shit you was doing. Now look at him. Ooh, everybody worry about me. I'm just 6-0. But when you was 5-0, you were calling everybody else, talking about what you were ready for. Now somebody mentioned your ass. Now you just taken aback. You somewhat bothered. Boy, get on somewhere.
Let me ask you 1 second. I gotta ask you. And this is my bias. Right? You know, I'm very biased to Devin Haney. You know, I rock with Dev. I'm gonna rock with Dev regardless. Does Shakur Stevenson beat Devin Haney in your opinion?
Man, look, let me say this. At 135, I gotta see it. Between them three, I gotta see it, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. If I had to put my money on it,
you gotta put every dollar you got on it.
God damn, I ain't gonna put every dollar. That ain't.
I know you ain't going to, but you ain't got no choice. You got it's Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney. You got to put all your money on it. You either gonna come up or you gonna be broke. One or the other. Who you putting your money on? And that's a hard question for me.
Oh,
no, it's not that hard for me. I'm biased.
Rather than picking between them two, I'm picking Tank.
You got okay. Now we got to talk about this, and this I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad. So you got Tank over Shakur.
Listen, I just feel like in 12 rounds with Tank Davis, in 12 rounds with Tank Davis,
I'm land this shit.
I just think he don't listen. Them guys, they got to box and be perfect them 12 rounds, right? And we've seen them damn near do it with lesser competition, right? But they got to be right for them 12. You feel what I'm saying? Because they ain't got that oomph, right? To where they've been fucking up, but they oomph your motherfucking ass and oh shit, cancel Christmas, the shit over with. Tank can do that, bro. And it's just something about him and his ability that just says not to bet against him, bro. Like, I know Dev worked him that time in the sparring, and I know what Floyd Sr. said, but I think a lot of that got to do with Dev coming up under them, you know what I'm saying, and truly being of that tree, and then Tank being bought into the tree. Not brought, but bought into the tree. You feel what I'm saying? There's some different shit. I think that's got a little bit to do with why Floyd Sr. said what he said, but I also think that Dev walk around, he in better walk around shape than Tank is. You feel what I'm saying? And I think that day in sparring, he was in better shape. I don't think Tank was in no kind of motherfucking shape to be fucking with Dev. And Dev came in there on some, just like Earl went in there against Floyd when he called him to spar, and he went in there like, nah, nigga, it's a motherfucking fight. I think Dev went in there like that, and Tank went in there, not in shape and got his ass worked. So I just think under them lights, he'll catch them both. I just do.
I'm very biased. I keep telling you, and 817. I think you done cussed me out a couple of times about me being with me and my bias. I think you done cussed me out a couple of times about it. But I'm biased toward Dev. The reason I'm biased toward Dev is because I think he's more dedicated to the sport than any of these other fighters are.
I agree.
The way he approaches the game is very similar, and I think it's very similar to how Bud Crawford approaches it. Bud, regardless of what you want to say, Bud is very dedicated to the sport. It is what it is, and
bro, it's all good when you can show up to the gym and beat up on your little bros every day. You feel me?
Yeah,
it don't make it hard to be in the gym, nigga, when everybody looking up to you and clapping, and goddamn me, when you go to work out, everybody watching you sweat. And it ain't hard, bro. It ain't hard when everybody's scared of you, fool. Bro, I grew up in Fort Worth, Texas, bro, with some hard heads. You feel me? And then I grew up with some niggas that really was scary, but they had their partners around them, so they was hard heads. You feel me? But when the shit hit the fan, they was average. That's why they clicked up and joined down.
Wait a minute, 817. We not going back, and all the reason
I'm just saying, I'm just keeping it a book.
All the reason we not going back now is because I believe we're gonna go back in a few minutes. I believe we're gonna go back when we open the panel up. I believe we'll go back then, and so we'll let that happen when it happens. The problem is Bud versus EJ. I mean, in my opinion, it's oversaturated. We done talked about that shit too much. Right. But at the same time, I believe that's going to be the topic of conversation. You know what I'm saying? For you. And so I want to get your opinion on other things outside of that before we get to that. Let me ask this. So we just saw Canelo Alvarez go and beat Triple G, right? We just saw that fight happen. Two questions for you. This is a multifaceted question.
Mm-hmm.
Did you enjoy that fight? The second question is well, it's three parts. The first question is, did you enjoy the fight? The second is, why didn't they call that boring? And the third is, who do you want to see Triple G and Canelo fight next?
I want to see I'm gonna answer them backwards. I want to see Triple G fight Charlo next.
Agreed.
All right, that's what I want to see. I want to see that first. As far as the fight, was it boring? Hell yeah, I was watching college football while I watched the fight.
Real quick, if Triple G fight Charlo, correct me if I'm wrong, that's an undisputed fight, isn't it?
I don't, man. Okay, so he fought, what's the name of it, 168. So he got to keep his little shit at 160, right?
He beat Murata. He unified.
Right.
Murata.
So he got the WBA and WBO, and Charlo got the WBC. Oh, he got the IBF too?
Yeah, and he got the IBF. Exactly. Wow. Because going into the fight, Triple G had 2 belts.
Oh, that's right. He had 2. He got 3.
Murata had 1 belt.
Facts.
So now he beat Murata. He got 3. And to fight Charlo, there's unified or undisputed. It's undisputed.
Right. I forgot about that. Yeah. That's what I need to see. I need to see them fight for undisputed, bro. The Triple G still gonna have his old ass in there holding the belts, claim that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I need to see that. I need to see that. And Charlo really need that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, listen, it won't hold as much weight because Triple G is older. You feel what I'm saying? But being undisputed, I mean, you know, shit, at least, you know what I'm saying, he'll have some kind of feather in his cap for 160, because other than that, it'll been an uneventful last time at 160 motherfucking pounds, right?
Now, agree. And let me ask you this, and then we'll move forward. But, you know, I rock with L-Dub like you rock with L-Dub. And
right.
I'll tell anybody on the channel, if it comes from L-Dub, take it as damn near the gospel. You take it as the gospel. Because I've been in multiple conversations with him. He be like, "This gonna happen," and then the nigga hit me with targets all day. Why? Because this shit happened. Take it as gospel. From what I'm hearing and what he's saying is gonna happen, you feel me? It seems like we have an opportunity to see that for Triple G to go over to the PBC and first fight somebody like Arislan De Lara, because Arislan De Lara, I believe, is the WBA
regular champion, right?
Like Tank is. I believe he holds that title. He can go over and fight that fight, and then it's looking like they're trying to make the fights happen over there for undisputed at that 60-pound division with Triple G, since there are no more fights for him over with the zone.
Okay, well, here's the thing, though. Who is Charlo gonna fight in between? You know what I'm saying? That everybody won't give him shit on, number one, and number two, that'll be decent enough for him to go in a Triple G fight. You feel what I'm saying? Like, who else is at 160 that he could fight in the meantime to let them 2 old motherfuckers get off what they gonna get off? Because Laura good for about 5 rounds. I think Triple G got 8 in him. So he'll outlast, you know what I'm saying? He'll do enough to get past Laura. Laura's sneaky or whatever, but he still ain't got the same legs. And he trying to punch harder now because he ain't got the legs. And he can't do that fucking with Triple G. I don't think he gonna make it.
But 817, I gotta ask you, I'm not disagreeing. My question is that who has Charlo fought anyways? He ain't fought nobody, and the same thing with Boo Boo Andrade.
Right.
Regardless, man, and at least Triple G still fighting. These dudes ain't even fighting, bro. They not even. I
can't hate on. I'm not saying that they got better opponents or nothing like that. What I'm saying is, when Charlo and them put themselves in position to fight the guys put themselves in position not to. Goddamn me. You feel what I'm saying? Motherfuckers gonna drop belts and franchise themselves and all kinds of shit to avoid fighting the motherfucker when they made themselves mandatory. So that's why I don't give them motherfuckers as hard of a time as other people when they be like, oh, he should move up and do this, he should move up. Man, shit, at my weight class, I did what the fuck I was supposed to do, put myself in position, and these hoes ran. You know what I'm saying? So you know, shit, it is what it is. The Andre shit, man, that shit should have been smashed a long time ago. Best way to get your revenge is put your fist upside his head for money. That's some dumbass shit. I ain't never got that. You know what I'm saying? So they don't really get no pass from me. I want to see him in Triple G fight, so you know he can make his time at 160 worth the fuck. And Canelo, listen, man, that was a shit fight. Canelo best round was the second round. He actually used his jab in that round, and it opened up so much for him. It gave him the leeway to get in position to take rounds. When Canelo uses his jab, he's an effective fighter. When he goes away from his jab, Keyshawn did the same shit. Went away from his jab because he was doing so good and was just looking for shots and didn't go with a plan. And then won the cap, talking about it was an off night. You shouldn't have been in there that long with that bum. And Triple G should have been asleep a long time ago. Because if Canelo would have used his jab more, it would have opened up more when he had more gas and he'd been able to give him what he wanted to give him. So, man, I watched the motherfucker, even though I can't stand Cinnabon funky ass. You feel what I'm saying? I love boxing. The motherfucker can fight. He's not a great boxer, but he's a good fighter. He could be great if he uses fundamentals more. But everybody, like I said, man, you can't have a motherfucker stroking your ego all the time. You know what I'm saying? You can't sit in that. I think I watched Mike Tomlin talk about that. You know, motherfucker was like, you don't realize your greatness. Well, I don't spend, and he said, if I spent time realizing my greatness, how could I continue to be great? That's for other people to call it in the state. I'm just gonna keep doing what I've been doing and keep trying to get better. And instead of motherfuckers critiquing these cats, they stroking them and shit, bro. And it fucks up their careers.
All right, hold on now. So when we talking about this situation right here, man, and I got multiple questions, and so I love the way you be rocking. So I'm gonna ask all the questions at once and let you just go, bro. I'm gonna just do it like that. When we talk about David Benavidez, does he beat or I'm not even saying who he beats. Where does he stand in the division? It seems like now after this last fight, Canelo bringing up Triple G to 68. It seems like Canelo's going to stick around at 68 unless he goes and fights Bivol, which he ain't got no business doing because he's going to get his ass whooped again. So I think he sticks around at 68. Man, how do you see the 68 division playing out? How do you see the 60 division playing out? Who comes out on top? And man, who beats who, bro? Like, and I could ask for fights, but in this situation, I know your knowledge is extensive. So, man, how do you just break it down? Because we at 2 hours, bro. I got to get the people on. The people got questions for you. 817. They got questions for you. I got to get them on, but man, just break down those two divisions, 60 and 68. How you see them playing out, and who comes out on top in both divisions?
I see Triple G beating Lar. If they do get it on, I see Triple G beating Lar. For some reason, I don't know. I mean, PBC, they may offer Triple G a boatload of money, you know what I'm saying, to get him to do the 2-fight deal or whatever, and to get him to go on and take that ass whooping and you know, and gone out like a G with a big bag, and Charlie gonna knock him out. You feel me? He too old. He too long in the tooth. You did. And Charlo will finally get some validation, but I don't know if they want to do it like that. I think Triple G would rather win and retire. Beat what's the name? And fuck around and retire and say they couldn't get the money right or some lame ass shit like that. So that's the way I see that shit shaking now. I see Charlo just moving to 68, you know, just WBC champion. I don't think he shot at undisputed, to be honest with you. I mean, I know that they'll offer him a boatload of money, but Triple G, man, say, bro, they some hoes, bro. They not finna give that black man an opportunity like that. I just don't see it, right? When you talk about 175, David Benavidez is shit, bro. He got the, I mean, what is it, 168, bro? David Benavidez, listen, he got these niggas scared, bro. For real, the big Mexican got these motherfuckers scared. Now, I think Canelo trying to wait him out. You know, like Canelo ain't going to do shit at 175 pounds. He already been talking about his knee raggedy and shit. You know, he's going to get surgery or whatever. So he's not fucking around with them 175.
Hey, 17, you're breaking up. Come back.
68. But
hold on.
For,
hey, wait a minute. Hey, 17, you was breaking up. We didn't hear nothing you just said. You was breaking up, bro.
All right, let me get in the house. Hold on.
All right, take your time. And for everybody, man, I just dropped the link. If y'all want to come up here and chop it up with 817, man, definitely feel free. I will tell you, even if you come up, I still gotta let my brother finish what he doing. We still gotta get the Rockin with or ringside with Rightside, so we gotta put him on the hot seat. But all that should happen within, I would say, the next 10 to 15 minutes. So man, y'all feel free. Real quick, man. Salute to my brother OTB in the building, man. Salute OTB. I appreciate you coming through tonight, brother. Salute to my brother Daryl DeLoach in the building, man. Salute to you, Daryl. Always showing love, always hitting the like button, always commenting, you know what I'm saying, on the playback, man. Much love, brother. Much love. And then we got my brother Not Me, man. Salute to you, Not Me.
Not Me. What's happening, man?
So once again, man, if y'all want to come up, I'm gonna drop the link a couple times, but we gotta get 817. We gotta get him on the hot seat. You feel me? And after the hot seat, we'll have it opened up. This will be the last question that he'll address, and then we'll move forward from there. Go ahead, 817.
Yeah, Benavidez, he got motherfuckers scared right now for some reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like if Canelo really got on his shit, that could be a big time super fight. You feel what I'm saying? Like, real talk. If Canelo realized who the fuck he was, but then really got to work, if they had some more eyes on him, if they weren't so worried about stroking his ego as like he the Mexican flag or some shit, then yeah, I feel like that could be a super fight. Cause the shit that can stop David, I think Canelo could do. But, you know, it is what it is. It seems like he's scared of the motherfucker to me. Listen, I thought Canelo could work Andrade and Charlo too at 54 and 60. I really did. And when he dropped the belts and did the whole shit, I mean, I couldn't return to nothing else, but he was scared and he didn't want no work. And it's the same shit with David. He don't want that work. The same shit you always see. He trying to wait him out till somebody either whoop his ass or make him look bad. Then they're trying. But besides that, I mean, Caleb Plant and Darrell got about a high 5 rounds in it. I believe Caleb can outlast him and box him to a decision, which is what I feel. Ain't nobody getting knocked out in that motherfucker. Caleb may get knocked down early. Darrell may catch him with some hot shit, but he ain't gonna knock him out. He gonna get up and box him to a decision if he get knocked down. And I mean, as far as anything else, bro, it's really on Andrade, right? If Andrade come into 168 and really, you know, want to make a statement, you know what I'm saying, and really sharpen on his shit, then he can make a shit show at the division. He really could.
We got questions about that. You know, we ain't decking no smoke around here. Listen, so we're gonna go ahead and put you on the hot seat, 817. And so a lot of people want you to answer these questions as fast as possible. No, I want you to answer as thoroughly as possible, if that makes sense. And so Andre, it just came out today, Andre, that he's pulling out of the Zach Parker fight. Right?
I know. Fuck
and so, and they're saying that they're trying to make the Benavidez fight. Man, how do you feel about Andre, his career, with him being, I believe 34 right now? Man, how do you see him moving, especially with him pulling out this fight with Zach Parker and with him not fighting Zanab, whatever you want to call it, man.
Janabek. Okay, so Janabek. This is something I wanted to cook on when it happened. Yeah, the Janabek shit. All right, so let's be honest. Janabek, hardheads, boxing hardheads, you know what I'm saying? Like myself, we know Janabek got some work. You feel what I'm saying? And it'd be a tough fight for Andre.
Janabek can
but
fight.
Again, But again, are you gaining a belt? It's kind of the same situation that Shakur was in, but with a better fighter. You feel what I'm saying? You're not gaining a motherfucking belt. You fighting to stay at that weight again, right? Instead of you 34 years old. Nigga might want to put them 8 pounds on. You know, you need that room for the 8 pounds. And you're not really winning another belt. You ain't doing nothing but defending your title. And Janabek, in regards to any of them other Quigleys and all them motherfuckers before, like, bro, if we looked in the lineage of motherfuckers, right, and he beat him, you know, just like he beat the other cats, I mean, boxing mainstream won't give him that much credit. We'll give him credit because we know Janabek got something. You know what I'm saying? We'll be like, yeah, that was one of them ones where he actually defended his title and fought somebody decent. You feel what I'm saying? But if you can, you know, it really, I mean, it was a lateral step to me. It's a lateral step. You know, he ducked the smoke, but it was a lateral step. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say he didn't duck the smoke, knockout. Don't kill me if you out there. But yeah, bro, he ducked the smoke, but it was a lateral motherfucking move. It was a lateral motherfucking move. And so him backing out this fight today with Zach Park or whatever, ain't no big motherfucking news. That's the bottom of the sports page and the back of that motherfucking thing. Now him trying to make the fight with Benavidez, if he don't make the fight, yeah, he getting shitted on. You feel me? Because if he don't make the fight, he gonna go fight some other fucking bum. So really, if you're going to put it out there like this, you 34 years old, and it's time. You feel me?
You got to make
it happen. And look, if he is who he say he is, then he going to handle up. But David young and strong in the motherfucker, and his hands fast. And he can't be on no goofy shit. This ain't Scott Quigley.
Hey, you know, it's funny because I found myself on the defending end of Demetrius Andrade, right? Andrade, whatever the nigga last name is, whatever it is. Hey, what's the nigga last name? I want to hear. What's his last name?
Boo Boo Lispy.
There it is.
Boo Boo Lispy.
Hey, so I found myself on the defending end of Boo Boo, right? What I've realized is this: if you don't go fight Parker, right? You didn't fight Janabek. If you don't fight that David Benavidez, and Samson came out and said he is looking to make, and if you go back and watch KQKC, Samson wasn't as ready to make that fight. And now he's coming out and saying that he'll make that fight, he wants to make that fight, right? Boo-boo, if you don't make this fight, bro, who else can you fight? And once you go fight another bum, bro, I have nothing to do with you. I'm talking all type of shit about you, bro. Respect.
All types, bro. If he don't fight, if he don't make this Benavidez fight and don't fight a Charlo or goddamn me Caleb Plant, if it ain't somebody like that, bruh, flush him in the toilet. Like, get the fuck on out of here. Don't give a damn, bruh. Like, it's pretty much the same shit with Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck all that other shit. It's time to fight some goddamn body.
All right, we moving forward. Man, the heavyweight division, we got to talk about the heavyweight division. The sport of boxing, a lot of people tell me it moves like the heavyweight division. I'm not quite sure how true that is, but what we're seeing right now, we have seen some good things happen in the heavyweight division. Man, who is that guy in the heavyweight division, in your opinion, right now?
You know, my heart.
I know where your heart go. I know my heart goes the same.
It's Bomb Squad to the death of me. What you mean, Nick?
I feel you.
But you know, I mean, you know,
use your mind. Give me your mind and take your heart out of it. If you got and the only reason I say that is because we ain't seen Deontay Wilder fight in a year.
Exactly.
We've seen other heavyweights fight. The same way I got to be crucial of Boo Boo for not fighting in damn near a year. Same way I'm going to be crucial of Lomachenko for not fighting in damn near a year. I'm going to be critical of Deontay for not fighting in damn near a year. With that being said, go ahead.
Yeah, hey, listen. As much as I hate to say this, when you start fucking with Coca-Cola and you start changing up the recipe, it just don't taste the same no more. You feel me? And that's the one thing I'm afraid of. I didn't want fam to come back. I don't feel like he owe boxing shit, and I feel like boxing need him more than he need boxing. You feel what I'm saying? And I don't feel like nothing. As good as it could go, fam. Listen, as good as it could go, right? The greatest comeback for Deontay will be what? Whoop Hellenius ass, right? Turn around and whoop Andy funk ass, whoop AJ, and then whoop Usyk, right?
Like, exactly.
Okay, man, that would be great, right? That's the best that he could motherfucking go. Man, in between all that, it's so much bullshit that they could pull on my guy, and that he'd have to persevere through to get, right? Man, he's already done enough for me, man. The King has done enough. He ain't got shit else to show them folks. But as far as anything else, bro, as far as the division, man, I'm looking at the Young Bucks. These old niggas, bro, they circle around each other, whatever, trying to get a bag and a box of glory on the way out like some chocolates. I'm looking at goddamn me, Big Baby, Big Shot. I'm looking at them cats, bro. You feel what I'm saying? They're trying to see who else coming, because right now, I mean, Usyk small enough to outbox them all. You feel what I'm saying? He's small enough and smart enough to move around and try to outbox them all. I don't know if he'll be able to avoid a Deontay Wilder right hand for 8 rounds. You know? Man. I don't know if he can avoid that dynamite. You feel what I'm saying? And I don't know if Deontay got the skills enough to get away from Usyk, not to get overwhelmed with punches and you know what I'm saying, and lose maybe by knockout.
And to land that shot, that's what it comes down to. And I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I had a debate the other week, and I debated on Usyk. I did more research on Usyk than I've ever done on him, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then when I was researching the nigga, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, I became a fan of the nigga more than I wasn't even a fan of him like that. Matter of fact, I was like Bud pound for pound number 1. But because I don't mind debating, I want to debate, I was like, I'll take Usyk. Man, I started doing the research and really just looking into the nigga, watching his fights over and over and over. This dude can fight, bro. And the things that he do in the fights are so sound that it makes you like, I'm looking, I'm like, bro, I'm not sure how I can root against that shit, bro. If just because being a fan of the sport, when I watch you do certain things, when I watch you circle away from power hands, when I watch you be able to utilize your footwork and confuse those with lesser footwork, when I watch you do these things, bro, I'm sitting here like, maybe, hey, I had Bud number 1 pound for pound. I might have been wrong, bro. And the only reason I say I'm wrong now is because when you're going into a debate, I want to make sure I'm prepared. Bro, I researched Usyk very extensively, and when I did it, bro, the things that I saw were incredible. They were incredible. It is what it is.
Usyk got game, bro. Usyk got game, fam. And I mean, if I was going to do a pound for pound, he's somebody he'd be who I'd list number 1, and just for the simple fact that he's a cruiser. He moved from cruiserweight up. You feel what I'm saying? Like you dig what I'm saying? That he was undisputed there, and then going up there and holding it down like that too. You feel what I'm saying? I give him his card over that other guy. But I mean, just in regards to the division, like AJ already shown us he can't beat Usyk. He could have if he knew what to do. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe he got the power to hurt Usyk, but he don't have the mind or the footwork.
They don't have a chance to beat Usyk because the mindset is not there. The second thing is the footwork is not there. Even Tyson.
His feet are horrible.
Go ahead.
Yeah, his feet are fucking horrible, especially compared to Usyk.
Yeah. And so even Tyson Fury. The one thing I give Tyson Fury is that the nigga is 6'8", 6'9". That's the one thing he has. The problem is when I watch the calculation, the way Usyk keeps his head off the line, the way he's able to attack, bruh, I believe, and I could be
He not
wrong,
beating Fury. Mm-mm.
man. Hold on, and this is the thing. Tyson Fury, because of the size, I feel like Tyson Fury could wear his ass down. The problem is man, Usyk gonna box. Usyk footwork is 10 times better than Tyson Fury's. The only thing Tyson Fury has in the fight, bro, is size, which is very, very important. That's why we have weight classes, right? That's why there are weight classes, because size is important.
I don't listen. Fury is very heady. He's a very heady boxer, and so is Usyk, right? Right? It's a mental fight with them, right? And I don't believe Usyk got enough. I don't believe he's got enough game. I don't believe he got enough dirty boxing game to be fucking with Tyson. Because listen, Fury arms is long. His arms is long as fuck, and he used them in a very deceptive manner to block shots and shit. And listen, I don't know if Usyk can hurt him to the body. He'd have to do it repeatedly over. He'd have to do it repeatedly over a long amount of time, and that means he got to be close. And Fury too dirty, bro. Too dirty, bro. Too dirty.
The fight for Usyk, the fight is gonna happen on the inside, and my thing outside of laying and wearing Usyk down, bro. Tyson Fury has no skills over. I mean, he has length, he has range, and size. Those are his advantages. He don't have skills over Usyk, bro. Like his skill set, he got a great skill set. It's not better than Usyk's skill set. And if Usyk keep turning his ass, Tyson Fury gonna be in trouble, bro. I'm picking Tyson Fury to win the fight. I'm picking him just because the niggas it's a 6'9" nigga against a 6'4" nigga. But at the same time, the skill set advantage, Usyk's skill set is hands, feet, arms, any other body parts you want to give me over Fury, bro. Like, man,
Usyk not fighting that man. That fight will never happen, bro.
This is the question. It ain't about Usyk, bro. It's about Tyson Fury. Because
I don't think Tyson Fury in the position. I mean, he doing a lot of capping about who he gonna fight and all of this other shit. You feel me? But it's yet to be seen them put together a production and actually, you know what I'm saying, be able to motherfucking fight. So
he said he was gonna fight AJ, right? And then he just came out and said, "Nah, we don't want that fight."
Yeah, he gonna fight some fucking. Who the fuck is that dude?
I don't. You tell me. That's the problem.
L-Dub, where you at, man? Who the fuck is that dude? Somebody send a bad signal to L-Dub, man. Who the fuck is that dude, man? That Tyson Fury said he gonna fight.
Look, hey,
some wrestler or some shit. He got to be a WWE. It's got to be some WWE shit. It's an exhibition. He trying to go Floyd around. Who the fuck is that dude?
All right, hold on. We gotta move forward. Man, so 817, man, gotta ask you this. And I'm not saying shit after I ask you the question, bro. I'm not saying shit. I'm giving you 3 names, right? 3 names. And I'm giving you 4 names. I'm giving you 4 names. And I want to hear who beats who. You figure this shit out. This is your conversation. I'm listening. Tank Davis, Ron Garcia, Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney. Who beats who in your opinion?
Stop putting Ryan Garcia in anything with them 3 guys. It's disrespectful.
All right.
You talk about Ryan.
Hold on. When you say, I'm gonna let you cook. You can cook Ryan there. You can cook him. Then we're gonna take him out. We're gonna put Lomachenko in there. But I want to hear you cook on Ryan as well. Cook on Ryan first, and then talk about Lomachenko versus Ryan and all that kind of shit. Go ahead.
Boy, Ryan Garcia is a hot bag of shit. Real shit. Like he like, you can have a bag of skills, and they can be like the feet, the arms, the head, and all of that shit. But guess what? You ain't got no body. You ain't got you know what I'm saying? Like you missing the main part and shit. You ain't got nothing to connect it to. That's like his boxing game. Don't shit connect to the other. Don't shit connect to the other. You know what I'm saying? Like one thing don't lead to another with the motherfucker. It's just what he can apply. It's what working at the time. And like he ain't got no dimensions to his game to even be mentioned in the realm with them three guys. He got so much to prove and little time to do it. You know what I'm saying? Even though he young, because of where his mouth don't put it. Keyshawn, take notice. Anyway, with them three guys, man, I mean, well, you said Tank and who else?
I said Tank.
Shakur and Devin, right?
No. Loma as well. We kicking Ryan out. Bring Loma into the conversation.
I think we're going to see Shakur Loma before we see Dev Loma. I mean, I've been wanting to see Dev Loma for the longest.
Wait a minute. Break that down from you. Said you think we're going to see Shakur Loma versus Dev Loma first?
Yeah, I think we're going to see Shakur versus Loma first before we see Dev versus Loma.
Break it down for me, respectfully. Break it down for me.
I know initially coming up to 135, they're not gonna have Shakur fight Loma. I wouldn't think so. You know what I'm saying? I would think it would be somebody else as entry to 135. You know, but I don't know. I'm not gonna set it in stone, but something tells me I don't think Dev gonna stick around for Lomachenko at 135. You know what I'm saying? I don't think so. I think I don't know if that's what he want to do. You know what I'm saying? When it's some more opportunities and other things at 140.
If Devin doesn't stick around and at 170, man, we done talked about this. Oh, we done been on panels. You know
right.
who I rock. You know who I rock with.
Right.
If Devin doesn't stick around, and I can't understand the weight. I understand the weight, right? Man, one thing that I argue for Dev, especially against Shakur, which I love Shakur, I love him. One thing that I argue is that Dev is more dedicated than, and he's more dedicated than any fighter in his division. And for me to argue that, I gotta say, bro, and I will, I do at 23 years old, the nigga growing, bro, the nigga growing. But at the same time, man, make the Lomachenko fight happen. I don't think he makes the Shakur fight happen at 35. I think Shakur and Devin fight at 47.
I think that's right. At 40 or 47, one of the two. Yeah.
Right. And so I can see that, but I want to see Devin fight Lomachenko because niggas done told me so many times, especially with me being a Devin fan, niggas be like, oh, Lomachenko, he's this, and this. Oh, man, Devin gonna beat the dog shit out of Lomachenko, in my opinion. And I want to see it, bro. Like, I want to see all of that shit. And so
by the time, I mean, Loma, I don't think Loma can beat Dev. I think Loma knew before he couldn't beat Dev. I think during the time he just didn't feel like Devin was worthy. You feel what I'm saying? But I think over time he realized I'm not beating that kid, and he dropped this shit. And then and then he came out and kind of said he dropped the shit. He told everybody, no, Devin Haney got the real belt. You know what I'm saying? Like,
real quick, 817, real quick, I gotta stop you. Mm-hmm. I gotta stop you. Guess why I gotta stop you? We got my brother in this building, man. D-Ray Promotions. D-Ray is in the building, man. And salute to you, D-Ray. Thank you for coming through, man. Much love to you. And we're going to get to your questions in a second. I want to hear 817 finish up. You know what I'm saying? But I see the smoke coming.
Man, come on, man. Don't be starting that, man. Great interview, though.
Respectfully.
I already know what he on. I seen it. I say, oh, shit, here we go.
No. And 817, I got to tell you, man. D-Ray, the same way I kick it with you outside of YouTube, but D-Ray, he has put me on a lot of shit outside of YouTube that, man, I got so much love for both of y'all. I appreciate both of y'all. And also got to say this to my brother. This finna be some bullshit, man. And real quick, y'all give me 1 quick second. Shout out to D-Free, man. Shout out to D-Free. D-Free, you and your goddamn your teams over there, man, y'all, man, they get y'all train between each other. Never mind, I ain't gonna get into it. Y'all, the shit ain't right. The shit ain't right. The shit
They fucking
ain't
know
right.
me on the fantasy football, ain't they?
No, I'm not. I plead the fifth because I'm just saying. It seems like certain individuals. It seems like certain individuals are collude with one another. That's what it seems. It seems like you got Trump. Oh, I ain't gonna get into it. I ain't getting into it, man.
They
Go
over there
ahead.
fucking with the ballot box. Over there fucking with the ballot box. You got some fake electors.
No. D-Free is my brother. Just do Case Avoid, all of them, man. I rock with y'all the long way, man. I got a lot of love for y'all. So it is what it is, but it do man. Teach, you finna get your. All right, go ahead. 817. Go ahead, bro. Because Teach finna get his ass kicked out of there in a second. But it is what it is. Go ahead, 817, and then we coming to my brother. Goddamn D-Ray, man.
Yeah, man. At the end of the day, Dev, if I'm Dev, I don't give Loma a direct shot to the best. I don't think he can beat me. You feel me? I think I can beat him. But I don't trust Top Rank. I know that's been their goal the whole time to get Loma the belts back. So I do the Sonic. You feel what I'm saying? I jump on the spike. Bling! After I beat Cambosis, I bust all the belts up. I done had them on Undisputed. I done had every belt and then some. Except for that franchise shit, which I didn't want. Now, I'm spreading these hoes out. Let them fight over them. I'm going to 140. You feel what I'm saying? But, I mean, at the end of the day, we all want to see Devin whoop Loma ass, right? So we can put that shit to bed. But, you know, I kind of hate him getting Loma and not getting T.O. too. I hate the T.O. bitch ass ran in 140. I'd rather see him fight T.O. That's who I really want to see him strap.
He can move up.
Loma
He can move.
Loma bitch ass tapped out. Listen, Loma bitch ass tapped out. When he passed the belt up and did all the franchise shit or whatever, bruh, he took the oomph out the fight for me. He just played pussy, bro. You feel me? T.O. the motherfucker I really want to see him get his motherfucking hands on, bruh. Real shit, that was the fight I was most excited about for Devin Haney, and it's still the fight I'm most excited about. Man, go get Teofimo Lopez hoe ass. See if he eat with his hands for real. Beat his bitch ass and shit on his career. If I'm Devin Haney, that's who the fuck I want. That's just me, bro. I can't stand T.O. I hate the way he did, my boy. And real talk, he whooped Cambosis motherfucking ass, and he did it with the white boys. You know what I'm saying? That's who that white boy shit fit for me. Loma, he already showed he was pussy when he dropped his motherfucking belt and took that franchise shit. I don't like beating up on no motherfucker who already scary. I don't want to take advantage of nobody. This bitch already dropped his belt. Fuck him. I want T.O. hoe ass. You feel what I'm saying? That's the motherfucker I want Dale to fight. And let Shakur work, man. Let Shakur in Loma motherfucking ass. Let little bro in him, because we'll meet up later. Let little bro put the hands on him.
Bruh, Devin Haney is little bro. Devin Haney is little bro. And that
I know, but Shakur, but listen, Devin Haney like a grown fucking man, bro. You feel me? He a grown man in a young man body. Bill did a great job with him. You feel what I'm saying?
Wait a minute.
Real shit. I'm not hating on the kid.
You know I'm gonna fight for Dev, bro. Ain't no way we gonna sit here and say you got a nigga Shakur Stevenson, Lomachenko, T.O. All these niggas are older than Devin Haney, bro. And Devin is the undisputed champion, right?
And he way more mature than them cats, bro. And that's what I'm saying. I ain't saying nothing derogatory about Devin Haney. I'm not at all. I hope you're not taking it that way. I'm not saying that. I'm saying Dale's way more. I'm saying that Dale's way more man than them guys already. You feel what I'm saying? Like to me, his belts just don't put him above them. Like how he carry himself, the way he move, how he went and got them belts, like all of that, bro. You feel what I'm saying? He not so full of himself like Tank Davis, you did, or T.O., right? Or Loma, or Cambosis. Like, ain't none of them niggas really sacrificed like Dev have. So he's so far, even though he young in age, bro, in stature, he's so big above them niggas, bro. Real shit. That's what I mean. It's a toss up with him and Tank, bro. I just feel like if he had power like Tank, or he had the ability to knock a motherfucker out, you know what I'm saying? Really? Then I'd probably go with Dev because I feel like he's the most complete.
Hey, you can.
But I don't feel like Tank too far off, and I feel like his power and his ability to just do it at any goddamn time, just, you know what I'm saying, just gives him the edge with me in that fight. I feel like Dev will be up. I feel like Dev will be up and he'll be on his way to a W, and Tank will catch him. That's just me.
At the end of the day, he gonna outbox him. I could go on and on and on. Man, let's pass it. My brother is in the building, and salute to my brother D-Ray Promotions in the building. Salute to you, bro. We're gonna kick it to you first. Then OTB, my brother OTB is in the building, man. Got a lot of love for both of you brothers. 817, you know
what's up, bro?
And man, y'all break. We might need to. And you heard what I said, 817. We might need to. Did you hear what I said? We might need to bring the smoke to 817. Nah, I'm just. 817, that's my nigga, man. And 817, I thank you. I want to thank you before I let the brothers cook. Thank you for coming on tonight, man. It means a lot to me to have you on the show, bro. And the same way it meant a lot to have those brothers on the show. And so, man, so much love to you. And we're going to kick it to D-Ray first. D-Ray, anything you want to talk about? Hey, it's on you, bro. And then we coming to you, OTB. Go ahead, D-Ray.
Yeah. Hey, man, thank you for having me, man. I love these interviews, man. It's real nice, man, to get to know everybody like that, man. But the question I have first, I got a lot of questions, but the first one I'm coming with is I want to know what brought you to boxing, bro? What made you fall in love with the sport?
Well, my uncle, bro. My uncle, like I said, my pops went to school with Bruce Curry, Donald Curry's brother. And my uncle, you know, was younger or whatnot, and he went to school with Donald. And so, you know, shit, it was a neighborhood champion. The Cobra was cold, bro. And that was my first little introduction to boxing at 6 years old. I was able to see the one fight he did have, a hometown fight he had. I was able to see or whatever, and I was hooked from that point.
Okay. I ain't mad. OCB, what you got, bro?
I just wanted to come on to holler at my brother 817, man. First of all, I salute you on the interview, Dub. You know how important, yeah, man, I feel like these interviews are to our community and to our culture. Yeah, man.
You my brother. You my brother.
Go ahead, bro. What you were saying?
No, I just said, you know, you my brother. Go ahead.
Yeah, but beyond all of that, yeah, I mean, I came to get these flowers to 817. Shit, this your day, bro. And on your day, you know how important I feel like your voice is to our community. You feel me? So, did he debut the channel? Did y'all get the name of the channel?
Yeah, I see.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You know what? You can't come doing that, OTB. And the only reason I say you can't do it is because it's my channel. And if 817 debuting a channel, which I do believe is gonna come soon, and me and him. Anyway, if he's gonna debut it, I don't think it'll be on my shit, but.
Yeah, it was. I was gonna tell everybody. That's why OTB said something. I'm gonna tell everybody.
Why I threw the alley-oop.
I don't mention it. Yeah, he threw me the oop. We hooping, bro.
Y'all know.
Hey, the Brody threw me a oop, fam. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, look at Rightside, man. God damn.
Am I taking?
Don't block the oop, man. Nah, real talk.
Because if y'all don't know, I've been telling 817 to become a channel since I've been the channel. That's somebody whose voice is very prominent and is well respected in our community. And whenever you start to have a want on your opinion before, you have a channel, then you have base, you understand, that's product and placement, you feel me? So it's important that we push him to put this fucking channel out, because he gonna say a lot of shit that people want.
Bro,
I appreciate that, bro.
Wait a motherfucking minute, man. Wait a motherfucking minute. 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, 817, you got a channel coming out, bro? I know you got a channel coming out, but you was going to
Yeah, man.
Give us the
Man.
name.
Like
Let us now.
I've been taking the pulse of the community, bro. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people been encouraging me to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, we want that shit. We want that shit.
I just, you know what I'm saying? I respected everybody in the space, and I never really want to take away from nobody else in the space. But, you know, talking to my brothers, and when I say my brothers, I mean my brothers. You hear me? When I say I'm talking to my brothers like OTB, you feel what I'm saying? Ricky, you know, Rightside, Coaster got on me about it. I done had Blue get on me about it. Numerous others. You know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate the respect, and the only way for me to reciprocate it is to really get down and handle my business properly, not just go on and make some videos or just do some extra shit. So I put the time in, and then I started reaching out to the right people and started using my resources. I got, you know, my outro and intro done, waiting on my interludes or whatever to come through, and I'm just trying to, you know, piece together a few editing clips and things of that nature so I can go on and get out there right. I'm really thinking in the next week, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm gonna go on and really just drop. You feel me? And I was gonna preview my shit, but my girl told me hold on to it till it's all together. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I appreciate all the love. But listen, I'm gonna tell y'all this. The one thing I'm gonna hold true to. I'm gonna stay the same, y'all. I'm gonna stay the same. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't one that's gonna be trying to chase down boxers and be friends and all of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. We gonna keep it 100 and keep it funky all the way, all the time.
817. I gotta tell you the truth, bro. I gotta tell you the truth. I believe, man, and I'm not gonna say I believe. We done talked about. I know what's going on with you. I got it. This is what I'm finna give you right here. You ready for it?
Bud Crawford is a fight fan, and he's a fight fan's fighter.
The Ennis Express is a runaway train.
Ain't no pressure when you built for this.
Man down. Round one. The truth hurts.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting
Let's go.
the undefeated super flyweight from San Antonio, Texas, Jesse Bam the universally recognized undisputed lightweight champion of the world, Devin the Dream Haney.
Yeah, that's funky, right side. That's funky.
And I said that to say this. Man, thank you, bro. Thank you, because we need, and I've told you this before, man, we need that shit, bro. Anytime, bro, like if any way I can support your channel, the same way I tell OTB, the same way I tell D-Ray, man, I want to support it because, damn it, you got a great mind, and everybody don't always understand you. Man, you done chopped it up, and what I told you, I ain't understand that shit at first, bro. I didn't understand it at first. But I understand you now, and I love you, bro, and thank you. And, man, go do your thing, bro. Like, I got a lot of support for you, and I ain't no big channel, so I can't really support you like that, but you know I'm rocking with you, man. Same thing with OTB.
I appreciate it. And look, like OTB said, man, what you're doing is important, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, giving us a platform, you know, to really express ourselves and to tell our own stories. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a story in here, and that's what's been dope about becoming a part of this community. You know what I'm saying? Because through our conversations, right, which are organic in nature, because they all come off of something that we love, we end up learning more about each other, right? And we end up growing, no matter what you may think. You know what I'm saying? Because I talk to y'all more than I talk to my people. You feel what I'm saying? Like, y'all are truly a part of my family. Like, y'all incorporated in between my family calls and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like my people know not to call me during certain times because they know I'm checking in with y'all. You feel me? And like I float around the channel sometimes. I may say something, sometimes I don't. I try to when I get into every one, but sometimes I'm driving, whatever. But I'm telling you, I'm always smashing the like button on all the family shit, man, because that's what I feel like. You feel what I'm saying? So even when we go back and forth, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. We all fucking family. Like everybody done went outside to scrap with their cousin and shit and turned right around and had to sleep in the same bed with them. You feel what I'm saying? And that's how I feel. Like I love each and every one of y'all. You did, and I'm telling you, when we lost Kurt, it hurt. You feel me? But when we lost Bat, it hit home.
Oh man.
When we lost Bat, it hit home. Then Skinny turned around and got shot. You feel what I'm saying? Like, bro, we can't take life for granted, man. We can't take the moments that we in right now. We can't take them for granted, and we have to learn how to love each other. You know what I'm saying? Through thick and thin, we have to learn how to. And then, listen, sometimes that even means learning to walk away from a motherfucker and love them from a distance.
I understand. And 817, this is the craziest thing right here. Everybody who on this panel right now, all of y'all are gonna verify this. I talk to all of y'all on an independent basis. Yeah, we on the chat. We on the panel right now. I've talked to each one of you individuals independently, right? And for me to say that, it means a lot to me. And the reason I say it is because, man, I talk to y'all more, and I don't know if this is a good or bad thing, but as far as some of my family members go, now there are some family members I'm going to talk to way more to y'all, and I'm going to bring my brother D Free on as well. But I talk to y'all more than I've talked to y'all outside of YouTube. I've been on personal calls with all of y'all. You feel me? Real quick, my brother D Free, you got some stats.
Man, y'all, my own city can't tell me when I'm wrong, but y'all can tell me when I'm wrong.
And that's the thing, though. So and D Free, hold on real quick, OTB. I had to mute you, D Free. You got some background noise, and it might be because you're a cop, bro. I don't know. You might be checking. Never mind. I ain't gonna get into it.
He probably busting somebody across the head with a flashlight and shit on the line.
Man, nigga tapping. No, all right. But no, so if it go when it goes down,
get out them donuts, D Free.
817. Goddamn D Ray promotion. OTB, R West, D Free. I done talked to all y'all independently outside of this YouTube shit, and man, I just got a lot of love for y'all. I'm finna let y'all cook now. Hey, D Free, I'm gonna take you off of mute, bro. If you got that same feedback, respectfully, I can't let you.
Oh yeah, real quick. I'm gonna make it a point. Listen, I don't care if it's Gary Antonio or Gary Antoine, y'all. I'm gonna make it a point. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really talked to my lady about it because really all we've been focused on is getting to this Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford fight, right? But I'm gonna try to make it a point to get to their next event. You feel what I'm saying? Like financially, I'm gonna try to make it a point to get to their next event. You know. And if it's through Elder, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I need some help. You know, you did, because I truly want to give some honor and respect to the brother Batman, you know what I'm saying, through the Russells. I seen it in the chat. One of my brothers said in the chat, and I'm telling you, that's the only, other than, you know what I'm saying, maybe Earl, real talk, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm a human, right? And like just man to man, I'd love to shake that man's hand. You dig what I'm saying? But as far as anybody else in boxing, them the only men that I want to shake the hands of. You feel what I'm saying? And I want to be able to take that, to take at least a photo or something, and be able to run that on my channel, and be able to always honor Batman in that way as long as I do it, bro. So you know what I'm saying? Anybody in the community, I'm telling you, I'm gonna be steadfast and upfront about it. So when I make the move to go after any help that I can get throughout the community, whatever, bro. But that's a goal, and it's not a goal for me, bro. It's a goal for Batman. So you know what I'm saying? Everybody that got love for Batman, had love for Batman, or got love for the community, y'all help me do that so we can do that for Bat.
and this is the thing. Before anybody else I gotta say, man, tonight, man, salute to the great brother, man. Me and 817, the first thing that I asked him was about Batman, and 817, was that choreographed?
Hell no, bro.
It's what we feel about the brother, man. I got so much love, and I gotta tell you, Batman was one of the first individuals to damn near cuss my ass out. And guess what he cussed me out about? I told him that I said that goddamn Devin Haney gonna beat the shit out of goddamn, and not knowing that this is his brother, not knowing, I was like, man, Devin gonna beat the shit out of Antoine Russell. Oh hell no, bro! I got cussed out for probably 2 weeks strong, fucking with Batman, bro.
Man, when I say y'all, Batman helped me learn the etiquette of even being on the panel. My first time on Keon panel, I just kept talking. They like, bro, you gotta let somebody go. I'm like, you understand? Like OTB.
Bro, I was ready to fight Batman, bro. I was ready to fight the nigga after, like I always say, man, the nigga came at me so hard the first time, and I'm sitting here like, man, fuck this nigga, man. Fuck, no, hell no, hell. I'm ready. I'm like, and then, bro, I got to know the nigga, and it was so much respect, so much love, and
man, Ben would advocate for your boy to get on the panel. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I was just, when I was just another participant, you dig what I'm saying? He would, hey man, click the link. You feel what I'm saying? Like, real shit. Like, Bat would advocate for your boy. You dig what I'm saying? And it wasn't just because of that the nigga gained some respect for him. It was the fact that, say, bro, if ain't nobody immersed in boxing, right? We know some of these families are truly immersed in boxing, right? And we see the way that these men move, you know what I'm saying? And they family move as a unit, right? And it's well known, if you follow boxing, how they move in boxing circles. In the amateurs more so than the pros. You dig what I'm saying? So, like, it held a little extra weight, and then sharing information, and then the fact that, again, bro, right? We sitting on our couches and shit, or we take the time to analyze this shit and watch this shit, right? But we have a true respect for them men. Like I told y'all in my history, you know what I'm saying? Getting in there and fucking around with it. Like, it's a respect for that. Them gloves is serious, bro. That leather cut, that shit real. You feel me? And to know that the things that you see, we talking about guys that are professionals and or family of professionals. They in the midst of it. They helping laying it down. And they see the shit too. And they see the shit the same way. Or they can recognize what you see and know that you ain't on some bullshit. You really serious about it, bro. Like, I mean, it does something. You know what I'm saying? And we got this space, and to take advantage of it and have access to these boxes like we did, bro, like we do, it's amazing, bro. And somebody like for Batman to come along and to open it up like that to us, and open itself up to us like that, and really that family, bro, that was big, bro.
Facts, because you talking about me being somebody who came straight from the streets to YouTube. Yeah, I mean, Batman was instrumental in pushing me to really put my 10 toes into YouTube, and not to keep 1 foot in the street and 1 foot in YouTube. You understand? I told y'all how important that was for my growth. So for Batman to really be a street nigga that put that on my shoulders, man, it's only right. We gonna make sure you start your channel 817, nigga.
But this is how it grows. OTB was the first person to ever tell me, and OTB, we done talked about this. He was the dude that told me, bro, we start this shit together, bro. Like, I'm on your ass, bro. You got to do better. If it wasn't for OTB, we wouldn't be having this show tonight. And OTB telling you now, if it wasn't for Bat, you feel me? If it wasn't for him, this shit would have never came to fruition, bro. Like,
and this that we have in this boxing community is something we got to figure out a way to put this in our community, y'all. If our whole culture can embrace each other the way we do, get in the grass and then get up and go and smoke together. If we can put that in our culture.
But that's what the show is about. It's about the culture. It's about getting to know you, OTB, getting to know you, D-Ray, getting to know you, D-Free, and tonight. You feel me? And I hope, oh my God, who did I miss? I don't see your goddamn, I apologize if I missed you. Oh, no.
R West, ain't
Yeah, I ain't miss R West. I ain't miss R West. And R West is the nigga who don't want to come on the show respectfully to you, R West. But at the same time, man, I gotta give love to
I'm coming on here.
You coming on, bro?
I'm coming on, bro. I told you, I gave you my word. I'm coming on, bro.
But I gotta give love to my nigga 817, man, because I gotta say this. 817, I done seen the nigga get a lot of hate out of honesty, bro. And when you get hate out of honesty, you're doing something right. That's what it really comes down to. Niggas hate you because you're keeping it too real. And 817 is one of those dudes. He keep it a buck. I can always, and 817, I'm gonna I done told you to your face. I don't agree with everything you say, motherfucker. I don't agree with the shit. But at the same time, I respect it and I love it. And so 817, go ahead, bro. Go ahead, because it's about you tonight, bro.
Nah, man, I just appreciate you gentlemen. Real talk, you know what I'm saying? Y'all make me a better man. Real shit, you know what I'm saying? Y'all challenge me in a lot of different ways. Challenge my thinking, you know what I'm saying? Challenge my way of thinking. And to be honest with you, this YouTube community helped me grow a lot. You know what I'm saying? So salute to everybody, man. Real talk. I appreciate it. You know, y'all help. You know what I'm saying? It's, man, I swear to God, it's like really coming to the table, you know, at the family reunion with everybody laughing and bullshitting and going on, you know what I'm saying? But when we need to get serious too, we get serious too. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate Ricky and what he doing on the many different platforms and the insight that he gives. You know what I'm saying? Everybody may not agree, but a forum, right? It's the ability to discuss those things, right? To really discover things about each other and realize that this shit help you moving forward with other people in your life. You know what I'm saying? So again, man, it's a tribute to the community, really. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no bigger than the community. You did, and the community is bigger than all of us. Just remember that the community is bigger than all of us, and ain't now one of us bigger than the community. And as long as we keep it like that, God damn it, we always gonna be all right. You feel me? Fight for one another, get down for one another. But listen, stand in your truth. Stand on your shit, but make sure whatever you standing on is firm. And I'ma always respect it, whether we on the same plane or whether we ain't, bro. That's me. That's 817 in a nutshell. I appreciate it, man. I'm gonna get out the way, man. I got some L's to get on with my lady, bro.
Wait a minute. How you gonna get out the way? This your shit,
man. Say, look here, look. I know. Hey, look. Your numbers, listen. Your numbers looking good tonight, ain't they? Your numbers looking good, goddamn.
you know. I gotta fight. Hey. At the end of the day, I want to say this before you jump off, bro. Man, I got so much love for you, 817. You know, we done talked multiple times, but man, I got love for you, bro, and thank you for everything you did for me tonight. Thank you for coming on and sharing your story. And I want everybody to know, man, if you're coming over here, bro, you got a story to share that shit, bro. Because what I've noticed is that people rock with real shit. That's what a lot of the people I rock with, let me put it that way. A lot of the people I rock with, they rock with real shit. And what we heard tonight was a real story, bro. And 817, I got so much love for you. I got an appreciation for you. And thank you for coming through tonight. You feel me? And we're going to keep the panel open. If y'all brothers want to keep it open, we can keep it open. We can chop it up. If y'all want to go and shut it down, it's up to y'all, man. But 817.
I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back. If y'all gonna keep cooking, I'm gonna come back. I just need about 15 minutes. You got to pee and roll the sweet, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? I can roll the sweet while I'm on. But I'm gonna take a bathroom. I'm gonna take a bathroom break and come back.
817. Look, I was late for a bathroom break, bro. I was late for a bathroom break. Yeah. It is what it is. Man, but Hey man, we gonna pass it around real quick. I want to hear everybody's opinions on, and if y'all don't mind, I want to hear y'all opinions on the show. I want to hear y'all opinions on what's going on over here with Right Side, and I want to kick it to D Free first, man. D Free, I hadn't had you on the channel yet, and man, you be with these boys. I ain't gonna, don't get me started on the trades and shit. Don't get me started on that. But D Free, man, what did you think? What do you think about the channel, man? What did you think about the interview tonight, man? Give me your opinion. Respect.
You said what I think about the show?
The show, the channel, anything you want to cook on, bro. Anything you want to cook on.
Man.
Outside of football, because I will have to cook your ass. I will have to cook your ass on football. If I don't make me do that. Don't make me. I'm trying to be respectful. So I don't want to do that. So D Free, anything outside of college football, NFL, brother, cook on what you want to cook on, bro. Respect.
No, I mean I appreciate you having me on your panel, man. But nah, this show is great, man. I love this show because us as a YouTube content creators, we tend to look for content on what we follow and what sport we follow. And a lot of us follow boxing, some of us follow football and other sports or whatever. So we do a lot of content on the sport that we're following. So this show right here, it actually goes into looking at the background of the actual content creator. And I like that aspect because a lot of these people, they don't get the credit that they deserve. A lot of these people, they spend a lot of time getting these contents and putting out all this stuff. A lot of people think, oh, they just come up here and talk about boxing. But nah, it's a lot that goes behind it. You gotta really study this stuff because you come up here and that's another thing with Knockout channel. Because if you come up here and you don't know what you're talking about, you're gonna get found out real quick. So yeah, I mean, I like the show because you go back and you look you dig deep into how these people decided to come to YouTube and have their channel and how they fell in love with the sport that they fell in love with. So I love this aspect.
Facts. I agree, bro.
Yeah, I couldn't dare disagree with that.
I appreciate that.
I want to say to D Free,
go ahead.
Yeah, man, I gotta say to D Free as well as this ain't your night, but I gotta give you some flowers as well, bro. Your authenticity, you understand what you bring to this community. Don't only put that in the football.
On D Free neck. No, go ahead.
Nah, don't only subject us to your knowledge when it comes to football, because in the boxing community, bro, you're just as well respected. You know what I mean? Your knowledge is just there, bro.
Facts.
And I mean, D Free, I mean, you already know shit. Look who he related to. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so you know what I'm saying? In order for fam to get up here and to talk it or whatever, just like he said, the receipt's gonna be there. You feel me? Even for Big Bro, R.I.P. Big Bat. You feel me? If little bro lose, he lost to a bum. What do you have to come back and say? He hurt his arm. He lost to a bum. You feel me?
817. When we got into it, what I say? God damn it! If we bang, at least I get to hit with a real nigga.
Real, right? Fact. You feel me? And I feel that about man. Real talk. I feel that about all y'all. You dig what I'm saying? And it's all. Listen. You respect the man until the motherfucker show you something different, and then you have to figure out, you know what I'm saying, do a job with you, and if it don't, and on the cool, it's just like the world, bro. In the world, everybody ain't gonna agree with you. Matter of fact, you might find one or two motherfuckers who might agree with you on 5 things. You feel what I'm saying? But at the end of the day,
right,
figure out how to move and manage that shit. You know what I'm saying? And man, all of this shit, everything that we talk about or whatever, it can be applied to how you move around, how you do shit in life. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta stop the cap real quick, man. And I'm not saying you cap it 817. All I'm saying is this. Man, y'all just don't know. For me to have the individuals on this panel right now, y'all don't know, like, bro, I never seen this shit, bro. I didn't see this. And for it to be happening the way it's happening.
And we ain't hearing that shit, Dub. You just now getting started. I told you how big this shit was going
Man,
to be. I told you how big that shit was.
Stop it,
hearing that
OTB.
shit.
Man, not OTB, but what I tell you from the beginning, even when you say that, what I tell you, niggas ain't.
I wasn't hearing it when you said it.
That's a fact. That's a fact. OTB, I swear to God, I done talked to OTB. Bro, I done talked to OTB. I done talked to D-Ray. I done talked to goddamn 817. R. Wet. Nigga, I done talked to all y'all, bro. I done talked to all y'all. And I keep it a buck regardless when I'm talking. And OTB, I will say this. OTB told me, he's like, bro, this shit big, it's bigger than what you think it's gonna be. I was like, bro, this shit is sorry as shit, bro. Niggas ain't really gonna fuck with it. He was like, bro, all right, watch what happens. And when the shit start to come to fruition, bro, the shit is kind of shocking, bro, because I got somebody.
He didn't even realize he had made his own lane, OTB. He didn't realize it. He didn't realize it.
Hold on. Hey, OTB, 817. I was talking to the nigga the other night. Get what he said. 817. Tell me if I'm lying, bro. And I'm benefiting myself, but I'm telling you what you told me because you predicted this shit. The nigga was like, bro, you fell into your own lane. I appreciate the lane you fell in. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, I was like, yeah, thank you, bro. I appreciate that shit. And I'm thinking, I'm like, what lane did I fall into? How did I fall into this lane? Like, I got so many other questions. D-Ray Promotions, right? I hit D-Ray up. And before I talk to any of y'all niggas, bro, any of y'all country ass niggas, because 817, you country as hell. OTB, you country as hell. R West country as hell. D-Free, I think he's from the city, but he probably country as hell too. D-Ray Promotions, I hit the nigga up. I'm like, D-Ray, man, what you think about the show? How you know what you think? He was like, bro, you got this shit going on. You just don't even understand it yet. And I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, how y'all see this shit? And I don't see the shit. I still don't see it. But I just appreciate all of y'all because I can have y'all on and y'all talk real shit the same way that I'm gonna talk my shit. So
well, you growing, Doug. You growing. Every interview you get better, bro. Yeah, I mean, everyone I watch, you get better. And not only that, when he say that you made your own lane, you understand, you made your own lane within your own authenticity. Now, that's rare, you understand, because you get to remain respectfully and never be disrespectful in that essence. You understand? And the more that you don't change you, the more that we will gravitate to you because you are one of the few people in this boxing community who give us that type of energy. Who don't have to display their masculinity every time they in front of a fucking camera. They ain't gonna show you that they got two nuts. You understand? Because you can articulate yourself in a manner that allow us to really respect your content, bro. So,
but how did he come in though? OTB he came in asking questions, looking ass. You feel what I'm saying? So he was an interviewer before he was an interviewer. That nigga ask you 6 questions. You know what I'm saying? You'll give him an answer. He'll ask you 6 questions. Goddamn, and then respectfully. So yeah, man. I mean, he ain't being no more than who he is. But like I said, it's so dope because in the context of this, right? You know, motherfucker said, bro, you could have been a did a channel woo de blam, right? But all right, what's man say, bro? I have to say it, man. I hate hearing this shit. I done been accused of before. Oh man, the nigga like to hang out in the grave, yo. He ain't trying to be nobody but BF, or he don't want to be nobody but be blue blood or something. Or, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't listen. That was one of the things I was like, bro, I was myself when I came in this motherfucker. I don't have to do no channel to really say nothing in this motherfucker or to have no point of view. You know what I'm saying? And it got to be to where it was like I had a motherfucking channel and I'm just visiting and shooting through. So like if I did have a channel, like you motherfuckers would lose your mind. This is what I was thinking to myself, right? Right? So, but then like, I'm looking at it like authentically, how would I do a channel and just come into my own space and just be me, right? You feel what I'm saying? And this was my dilemma as far as starting my show, right? And then I'm talking to Rightside just the other night, and I'm telling him, right, I'm sitting back and I'm like, Rightside, man, you just don't know. You done eased into a lane, and this lane is you. And you done created your own lane within this shit. Can't nobody say, just like TKO got his debate series, you feel me? You can't if another nigga come with a debate series or some shit, we gonna say what? He bit TKO, he bit my nigga knockout shit.
Man,
right?
We gonna drown that motherfucker.
And we gonna drill his motherfucking ass. If motherfucker come up with the graveyard or some shit, we gonna smoke his motherfucking ass. You feel me? Like, can't nobody go copy Blue Blood shit or whatever. Motherfuckers often try to imitate, you know what I'm saying? But they really just want to emulate the great. But on the cool, man, you found your own lane, bro, and it's authentic. You ain't had to add, you know what I'm saying, try to take pieces of theirs and make it your. Nah, bro, this yours. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, salute to you. You found a way in this space just to be you, my nigga. You feel what I'm saying? And now if another nigga go to interviewing niggas and shit, you know what I'm saying, to do this shit, what we gonna say? Nigga, they trying to do Rockin' with the right side. They trying to fuck over right.
Man, we gonna drown that motherfucking channel.
Fuck you mean?
Bro, y'all just don't. Bro, I'm so excited right now. Man, I gotta be real, bro. I gotta be real. That shit mean a lot to me, bro. It means a hell of a lot to me because I ain't never tried to be nobody but me. You feel me? I ain't never tried to be nobody outside of myself. And for y'all to say that, 817 to say that, man, it means a lot to me, man. And thank y'all, bro. I really appreciate this shit.
Man, you ain't got to thank us for shit we supposed to do. You ain't got to thank us for telling
I
the
do.
truth.
I do. Hey, you know, OTV, you know one thing.
The truth.
You know one thing you say. You know one thing you say that I love. The flowers received are the best from your own garden, right?
Facts.
If I don't say thank you, I can't grow my flowers. I can't grow my flowers to give. And you know, man, you done talked on multiple levels.
Yeah, you know, we chop it up.
We know what it is. We know what it is.
Bro, got my number.
But at the same time, when I say that, it's to grow those flowers. I can't give those flowers if I can't see those flowers, if that makes sense. And so, at the end of the day, bro, man, I got so much love for you, and I appreciate you. Same way, D-Ray Promotions are what? Man, hold on, wait a minute. No, hell no.
Hold on.
I gotta stop you.
Right quick. Because
I gotta stop you, OTB.
Deal with some shit, y'all.
OTB, I gotta stop you. Respectfully. Man, I ain't heard from my nigga R West, and I ain't heard from my nigga D-Ray, bro, the way I need to hear from him. R West, man, are you there? Can you hear me?
I'm here, man. I'm here. Just hanging in the background, bro. I'm just listening, taking it all in, man.
Nah. You know what it is. And I got OTP, no disrespect whatsoever. But at the end of the day, R West will tell you, R West, we rock outside of YouTube. Facts?
Oh, for sure, without a doubt.
D-Ray,
like in real life.
Hold on, D-Ray, we rock.
Damn, I ain't know that. YouTube, that's dope.
Right? No,
yes, sir.
And anybody who's on the panel, bro, I really rock with y'all. Like I rock with y'all. Like
absolutely.
I really rock with y'all. OTB, man.
Y'all to be my family, y'all. When I say y'all my family, when I say Brody, don't take that term lightly. Because OTB. And I gotta say this, because R West, you helped me get through some shit, bro. With the shit that you brought on the coaches with your aunts. You understand? When the situation presented itself to me, now this is how you can allow another person to learn from your mistakes. To hear you say out of your own mouth and to hear you say that you was gonna reach and to understand how you was wrong, but you still felt how you felt, it made me call and really mend the relationship with one of my aunts that, I have been going through for some shit that's beyond the subject. But for you, somebody who I had never met, to be the face and to be the voice that I damn near feel like talking me through getting through this situation with my aunt, bro, that's something that I will always respect in you. That's something that I will always be in debt to you for. And that's something that I appreciate you being willing enough to put yourself in a vulnerability aspect on the culture show for me to be able to learn from what you went through.
And respectfully, OTB, I go ahead, Arwis. I want you to. I ain't gonna lie to you. I had something to say. This man respond to that shit because I love that shit that OTB was just talking. Respond to that, Arwis. Respect.
Man, it's likewise for real because I mean we had it, like you say, on Culture Show we had the discussion, but the thing was that, and you know, Coach older than all us and all his wisdom and stuff, but OTB actually, like, he was adding a lot of input in there, and like he followed up and had a lot of stuff that was on my mind. And the crazy thing about it was that he don't even know how much, like, it really like kind of like hit me when he followed up with me on, you know, on another show. He just followed up and say, "Hey, I was thinking about you the other day, just wondering how that situation was going." I was like, damn, like, you know what I mean? I be on his channel. I respect him. I respect his boxing knowledge. I respect, you know, anytime he tells a story, I listen to all that. You know what I mean? I even remember his government name and all that now. But it's like, for him to follow up, it was like, damn, like, you know what I mean? You just really realize, like, that it's deeper than just this boxing stuff. You know what I mean? Like, it's real people behind this boxing stuff. And it's like, that's the stuff you appreciate. Because, I mean, we know the boxing, you know, we talk about that and all that, but you appreciate the other stuff, you know what I mean? The other intangibles. It's like, man, that stuff really means something.
Facts. And, bro, like, man, just to be able to learn from that situation and to be able to apply it to, because I feel like that's a problem that we have in our culture as well, where we don't learn from each other's mistakes. We watch each other literally step in the same dog shit that we stepped in. So, yeah, I mean, when you could help me get through that, bro, and you could help me really put my personal shit aside and be like, all right, and tell my aunt, you understand, how I felt and why I felt the way I felt. You know what I mean? Just, bro, like, man, that, like, bro, I literally had your face in my head talking me through this situation. So when I seen you and I asked about it, I had to, because you had already helped me through mine. So now I gotta make sure you understand that you reached out on yours. Like, man, how that shit.
Helping each other. Like you say, that's what it is. It's about helping each other. So, I mean, I ain't never felt nothing but, you know what I mean, genuineness from you, you know, like, to be honest with you, like, it's just one of them things. That's the way you come across.
Facts. And we always had that, you know what I mean, that mutual relationship, because a lot of us come from this same environment. You know what I mean? And y'all know, in that environment, as they say, real recognize real.
Hey, man, wait a minute. Hey, can I be real, bro? How real can I be?
What you mean? Respectfully, disrespectfully real.
OTB, help me, OTB. I need help right now. I need help. Bro, I'm sitting here on my cell phone right now trying to get into the conversation, right? I'm trying to get into the conversation. And then I realize, I'm like, bro, nigga, you got the goddamn, nigga, you the show, bro. You the show. I had no clue. Man, it's so engulfed into what y'all were talking about, and I loved it so much. R West, OTB, both of y'all know how I rock with y'all. Both of y'all, I don't have to say anything else. My brother D Ray, I don't have to say anything outside of it for y'all to have the conversation y'all were just having. And I'm sitting here looking on my phone, not realizing that, okay, I'm not the smartest individual. I apologize. I got this shit right here on the, all I got to do is talk about it. And I'm sitting here looking for this shit on my phone, bro. That's how crazy it is. Then for me to come to where I'm at now, man, hold on, wait a minute. OTV cook, bro. Because I'm going to have to cook your ass eventually. I'm going to have to cook your ass.
Oh, go ahead, bro. You know, and we gonna jump in.
No, not tonight. You know, we gonna agree the majority of the time, but there's gonna be a time I gotta cook your ass. You know,
yeah, because that's what we come from.
Yeah, that's what we do.
That's what we do, y'all. So whenever it's that, then it's never personal, because if my brother can't tell me I'm wrong, who can? If my brother can't check me, who can? Now I'm above reproach.
OTB, am I your brother?
Of course you is. From Warner Robins to Macon, don't get me to talking that talk.
No.
To the Piglet Wiglet.
Hey, don't do Piglet. These niggas don't know nothing about Piglet Wiglet, bro. Don't do.
See, don't talk me. I do.
I know everything about Piglet, bro. All right, look, I bet you don't. I bet you don't know Giant Food.
Come on, man.
All right,
I pay the high food tax.
We gonna move forward. We're not gonna talk about this.
Only Georgia had high food taxes.
I'm about to shut all y'all motherfuckers down. Respectfully.
That's the only place in the country you will get peach soda.
OTB, you know I love you, bro. You know I love you. And all the reason I gotta do this is because, goddamn it, I'm my nigga 817, he gone now, and this show was about 817. It is what it is. OTB, we gotta have you back on the show again, bro. If you don't know,
man, you just
right. Hold on, wait a minute, OTB. Wait a minute. D-Ray Promotions. The nigga, he probably not gonna hear me out. He gonna act like D-Ray. We gotta have you back on the show. R West, are you there, bro? And I asked R West if he's there for a reason. R West, are you there?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to cook goose in a second. After I get off this shit, I'm going over there to cook. But, man, R West, bro, I gotta have you on the show, man. R West, and same thing with O2B, same thing with my brother D-Ray Promotions. R West, you know what it is. You know it's a lot of love there. And
already.
I got so much love for y'all, and I want to thank y'all, and I want to say that anytime y'all want to cook me, let me know before you cook me so I can come defend myself. That's all I ask.
Respectfully.
No, not even respectfully. Goddamn it, because niggas. This is the only reason I say not respectfully. Niggas, I will say certain things, and then all of a sudden they want to cook me. Then I want to jump on and discuss it, and they're like, "Nah, we talked about that yesterday." Wait a minute, wait a minute, bro. So you gonna cook me on something and then not let me defend myself on it? I know that my brothers, and I think y'all know that if I ever try to cook you on anything, nigga, bring your ass on and defend this shit, bro. I want you to defend it. I want to have a conversation because I love y'all and thank y'all, man. Much love, and just know y'all always got a platform over here, and anything I can do, man, y'all let me know. So thank y'all. I'm gonna pass it around real quick. We're gonna go to, and I always gotta go to my brother first. D-Ray Promotions. Are you in the building?
Well,
yes, sir.
If your ass come back and listen
No,
Ray,
OTB.
We appreciate your support.
OTB, wait a minute. I don't want to mute you. D-Ray Promotions, are you in the building?
Yes, sir. You can hear me?
And that's why I fought with my brother D-Ray, because I always know he in the building and he gonna show me love the same way. He was the first I swear to God, OTB, no disrespect to you. R West, no disrespect to you. D-Ray, is this a fact or not? D-Ray was the first person to tell me, Rightside, you good for the sport of boxing. He was the first person to ever tell me that. And I got love for him for telling me that, because I wouldn't be at the level I'm at now, and I'm at a minimal level, a very minimal level.
Right, and rising, my brother, and rising. So just keep doing your thing, bro. You know.
But were you not the first person to tell me that?
Oh, for sure, bro. But like you said, you know, the whole panel up here, man. You know,
I respect
Each one of you guys are like the leaders, man, in this, going forward, bro. I believe, you know what I'm saying, and this is the beginning, but it ain't the end, bro. So I'm just happy to be able to be here and be a part of it, witness it, and like you said, Dub, I told you was good for the sport. And Devin Haney ain't had a better promoter since you done stepped aboard, bro. I'm telling you true.
Thanks, D-Ray. Thanks,
That's a fact. That's a fact. But I
Bill
got
know he in trouble with his job. He better act right, because Dub might come snatch it from him. Go ahead, though.
I'm snatching all the jobs. I'm snatching all the jobs. If you can't promote it, no. Real talk, D-Ray, man. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yes, and D-Ray, your support, bro. Your support is instrumental. You don't know how many times I see that fish hook and I gain
that goddamn fish hook be pissing me off, bro.
Man, that shit, bro. Well, now let me tell you what it do for me. Because a lot of y'all might know this and some of y'all might not. But I suffer from an anxiety disorder that I've had, you understand, since I got shot. So certain things, you understand, are triggers, and certain things are comfortability levels and comfortability mechanisms that allow me to really channel that energy. You understand? And that fish hook, it's become one of the mechanisms that allow me to be comfortable in my essence and channel, certain things that I might be going through. So D-Ray, as much as, if ain't nobody never told you, bro, I lean on you. Like I lean on that.
Well, that
I appreciate you, bro.
It triggers me. So,
hey,
I'm gonna say
I appreciate you, and class is always in session with you, bro. You know what I mean? So I thank you for that. But go ahead.
I was gonna say one and respectfully, OTB. And the reason I say respectful to you is because can't nobody tell me shit about D-Ray promotion, brother. Can't nobody tell me shit about him. Y'all, and me and D-Ray, like I always say, I done talked to all of y'all outside of boxing. Everybody who I'm chopping up, I done talked to all of y'all. D-Ray Promotions is the individual who got me into this situation that I'm in right now. I never would have had 817 on if it weren't for D-Ray Promotions. For D-Ray Promotions to tell me the truth the way he did and to say that, hey, bro, you good for boxing. And D-Ray, me and D-Ray, he knows it. Me and him, we done chopped it up on multiple different platforms. I may be called. Hey, D-Ray, you probably don't be mad at me, D-Ray. Don't be mad at me. Look, I'm OG Brokeland to D-Ray at certain times. Guess what I know though? Guess what I know for a fact? That D-Ray rocked with me and he loved me and that he gonna show me love, bro. Like that shit is different. It's different to find. It's something that me and R West. I hit R West. D-Ray, I'll call you at probably your time. It's probably 1:30 my time. It's probably gonna be. Is it 11:30 your time? I always put you on the mountain time. Are you mountain time or central time?
Central.
And so I'm always wrong about it. So I'll call his ass. I'll call his ass. I'm thinking I'll put him on mountain time. So I'm thinking it's gonna be 11, but it's 12:50, or his time. Will I hit you up at that time, D-Ray?
What'd you say?
At 12:50 Central Time, will I hit you up?
Oh, yes. No doubt about that.
R West. You're Central Time as well, correct?
Yes, sir.
Will I hit you up at the middle of the... And I try to be more respectful to R West. Respectfully, D-Ray, He got kids. I don't know if you got kids, bro. You ain't got young kids. You got kids, but you ain't got young kids. So he got young kids. So I be trying to stay away from RWS.
Grandkids, bro.
They ain't staying with you, nigga. They ain't staying with you. Are they staying with you?
No, they not. Facts. I appreciate that part.
All right, good. I can chop it up with you. RWS, I gotta show them nigga respect, and I be trying my best not to hit RWS up late because hey, I got a lot of love for him, but I know he got young kids. I know he got young kids, so I don't want to disrespect them. And so at the end of the day, I say all that to say this. Damn it, I love both of y'all, and the reason I hit y'all up, and that what time is it now? Oh goddamn, it's Monday. Oh, man, fuck y'all tonight, man. I'm going to sleep. Man, fuck y'all, man. RWS, much love to you. D-Ray, much love to you. D-Ray, matter of fact, I'm going to hit you up. I'm about to hit you up, nigga. I'm about to hit you up, and I need you to answer because I just want to have a conversation that I was talking about. But RWS, man.
All right, family.
You know what it is, RWS.
Blessings to the chat, fam.
Thank you.
Yeah, hey.
I
can't wait to hear from RWS right here. Go ahead, bro.
No, RWS, he ain't got shit for me tonight, man. Man, shout out to Monica, the queen in the building. Shout out to. Wait a minute, man. Wait a minute. We got the family in the chat. I didn't see this. We got Boxing Talk 101. One of the most brilliant minds in the sport of boxing. A friend of Rolly. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a friend of Rolly, but I think Rolly get his ass knocked out. But at the same time, he's a friend of Rolly. Salute to you, Boxing Talk 101, man. Thank you for coming through tonight, man. Much love. Brian coming.
Yes, sir.
Monica, OTB, Sheena, and yeah, I'm done with y'all motherfuckers tonight, man. D-Ray, I'll probably hit you up. I will let you know. I'll say OTB. Goddamn RWS, man. Thank you, bro. And no disrespect to you, D-Ray. RWS, I gotta say this. The nigga has no channel. You feel me? And anytime I go live and I call his ass in the middle of the night and he be like, bro, what the fuck? What's going on, man? he wanted to ask me what the fuck you talking about. That's what he wanted to ask me. And he'd be like, man, what's going on, bro? And then I'll be like, I swear to God, I'm like, hey, man, Goose talking this, and this. He's like, all right, you going over there? I'm like, yeah, I'm going over there. He was like, all right, I'm on the way. And guess where I got that from?
Yes, sir.
What D-Ray, what did I get that from?
I'm listening right now.
D-Ray will hit me up and D-Ray will be like, hey, they talking this shit over here, bro. You
yeah.
And what I do, D-Ray?
You pulled up?
D-Ray, the big homie, and RWS, you the big homie, bro. Like, man, much love to both of y'all, and I'm out tonight, bro. Fuck. Salute to my brother 817. The nigga had an interview. Man, he taught us a lot tonight, and I gotta have him back on. RWS, having you on, bro. Teach.
Yeah.
Having you on, Sheena, Monica, and Cassandra. I'm throwing it out here now. I want all three of you all on together, because I don't. Now, if y'all want to do it separately, that's fine. But and rolling with the punches, want you on too, bro. Champion Heart, I want you on. I want all of y'all on, because we need to get to know these people, man. And I thought we had a great show tonight, and we've had great shows multiple times. One thing I gotta press is Sheena, Cassandra, and Monica. I'm pressing all three of y'all. I want y'all on together. The reason I want y'all on together is because I don't want it to seem like I'm pushing any type of narrative, or I want y'all to be able to control everything that's going on, and I just want to hear y'all different stories. So much love.
Absolutely. Hey, Rightside, real quick before you go, bro. So who's the next interview?
the next interview. Let me pull my shit up real quick. I got my and it's crazy because yesterday we were supposed to have Piro on Piro Central. The problem was that he forgot the interview was happening and shit.
Oh, Piro.
Yeah. But my brother. That's my brother. And
Oh, absolutely.
even though he forgot, we're gonna reschedule it. Let me see what I got on coming up. God damn, hold on, give me a second. We had 817 today. I believe we have Cal, TBS. I believe we have him on, but give me a second. I'm gonna make sure I get this shit right. Let me turn my fan. I forgot my fan.
Hey, bro, but real quick, man, while you looking that up, man, what's up with the storm, man? Is that gonna be coming up by you and all that? You ready for all that, bro?
Yeah. So because I'm in Middle Georgia, the storm coming and shit, man. I gotta see how it move. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I gotta see how it move first because they saying it's gonna hit Tampa, the Florida area as a Category 4. Normally, when it hits Florida as a Category 4, it gets to us as a motherfucking tropical storm. You know what I'm saying? And so, as far as the tropical storm goes in Middle Georgia, that shit means that it hit a tropical storm before it hit the coast. When it did hit the coast, it had to go 70 miles up the coast. And by the time it get to us, it's rain and wind. But at the same time, I got to make sure that I don't know yet. We are preparing accordingly, though. We are preparing right now accordingly. And so I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm nervous about it, especially when well, they're saying that it's in Jacksonville. God damn, I can't find my motherfucking pages and shit, bro. Fucking with y'all country.
Hey, but you had a great interview though, man. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, bro, for real. Even though, like you said, you got to have him back on so we can ask some more questions so we can get in depth a little bit more,
Yeah. We man, I got the wrong mother. Man,
like you said, man, the time flies. See, and that's the thing, though, Dub. Check it out. When you first was doing it, bro, you'd be like, kind of trying to make sure that you get everything in your time frame. You know what I mean? And now, it's a little bit more relaxed. Where you just let it happen, bro. And some of them stories, bro, they can't be told in 2 hours. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, no, I'm with you. It's crazy you say it. So here we go, real quick. We had 817 on tonight. We got to reschedule. So we got a couple of reschedules we got to do. We got to reschedule Get the Smoke. We got to reschedule Piro as well, and we got to reschedule
you got a pretty good Douglas going on. Go ahead.
I'm saying, man. Oh,
it's just funny to me, man. My bad. It's just jokes. Go ahead, though.
Man, anyways. I didn't know that this shit was it's difficult. To schedule shit is more difficult than you think it is. So next week, man, we got Kyle from TBS, man, the boxing section, man. We got Kyle.
Okay.
It was his birthday today. Then we got Skywalker. After that, we got Mike Biggs. After Mike Biggs, we have, I don't know who we have. It's in my email, and I hand wrote the shit down. Then
but you got a pretty good 3 though, man. Leading your way through, you know what I mean? It's gonna be solid, bro.
But after that, man, we got one. I gotta tell you, we got one of the best. So out of all these interviews I did, and I gotta put love on this one right here. We got Kwee. We got Kwee coming up, and it's gonna be the first full female interview that I've done, and man, I got so much respect for that and so much love for that. And we gotta have G5 on there. We got YB coming up, man. We got a lot of different individuals, but that's one of the ones I'm really looking forward to. One of the first individuals, and like I tell the queens, man, I need y'all to show up and show out, whether it's in a panel, whether it's individualized. Man, I want y'all to show up and show out, and just look, 817 did his thing tonight, bro. Like we learned so much about him, and man, I just have so much more respect when I learn these type of things about individuals. So, man, I'm shutting it down tonight. I'm probably gonna call you D-Ray. I'm probably gonna call you R West. But man, R West, give your last words. Not R West, give your last words. D-Ray, give your last words. R West, what you got for me tonight, man?
Man, first I just want to say another great show.
I'm probably calling your ass, bro.
Hey, I gotta be up. I got a board meeting in the morning, so I gotta.
I just told. Hey, you ain't got to answer. No,
Yeah.
No bullshit. If you got shit doing,
it's once a month. So and tomorrow's the day. So it's a once a month.
Nah, do your thing, bro. I ain't hear you. Like, do your thing, bro. Get your sleep, and I already know you're gonna do your thing, bro. I already know you're gonna rock. So.
But no, I wanted to tell you, man, another great show, man. I definitely agree with what the brother was saying earlier, man. You got your own niche, your own lane, and it's genuine. And the fact that you can tell the way the conversation just flows naturally. I mean, it's not something that it's so many content creators on here that's talking about. I mean, it's most people probably would look and say, like, man, I ain't even trying to start no new boxing channel. Like it's enough of them out there. But you found your own niche. Like, this is what I do. And it's not something that it felt like you was trying to find it. It just naturally came because it's just you. And man, like some of the stories, like, man, I already know 817 boxing knowledge. I know what he's talking about with boxing. Now, I appreciate that aspect of it. But some of the stories that he was telling tonight, man, they really resonated. And it's like, then you really get to see the guy. You know what I mean? And it's like, I appreciate that. But I appreciate you for having this platform and putting it on. The only thing I don't like about the show, and I'm going to keep it real with you, I don't like when you keep saying, I don't have a big channel. I don't have this. Man, I don't worry about that. The content is big, though. That's what I care about. I don't even know how many subscribers you got. I don't know. I don't even look at none of the people who I subscribe to, how many they have. I subscribe to them because I like what they talking about. I mean, I didn't listen to dudes where I didn't subscribe to them yet because it's almost like one of them things where it's like, you got to earn it. You know what I mean? Not that I'm making you work for it. It's like, man, if you really talking about something, I'm going to keep on tuning in. And if you ain't, I'm probably not. But that's the reason why. It's like, man, I just like, what you mean your channel? Man, your channel is big to me. What you doing is something special. So, like I say, that's the one aspect of it. I mean, when you and when we had you had A1 on there, y'all both kept saying my channel. And I'm like, why they keep saying this? You know what I mean? Like, it's big as hell to me because of what they talking about, the content and everything that's on there. I don't care how many followers somebody. I already mentioned to you somebody having followers stuff. It's not always about that, man, because those will come. That stuff gonna come organically. But another great show, man. Always appreciate it. Thanks for having me on. Appreciate it.
Hey, always the last thing I always gotta tell you, what I always tell you, I gotta have you on the show, bro. I
can't wait for it.
What I tell you, I promise. But even before the end of this year, I promise I'm being on. My busy time is almost up at work, and I'm telling you, I'm gonna be free. I'm gonna have some free time, and I promise you, I'm coming on.
Man,
it's gonna be worth the wait, though, man. Watch, we already know that.
I just have so much love and respect for you, bro. Like I always say, if I meet D-Ray in person, if I meet you in person, man, I'm probably gonna hug, and I'm probably bigger than both of y'all. I'm probably gonna hug y'all and jump on
y'all. Definitely bigger than me.
Yeah. I'm gonna give y'all a hug and jump on y'all, and y'all can be like, "Why is this big ass nigga hugging? Like, get the fuck off me." That's gonna be me, bro. Because I just really appreciate y'all and I love y'all, man. Thank y'all.
Bro, we love you too. It's definitely appreciated. Definitely appreciated, man. And D-Ray, man, it's all love too, man. You my brother too. Man, I appreciate you being a Bud fan. Actually, you know what I mean. I'm not one of them dudes who get into this person, man. That don't mean nothing to me. I appreciate you as a human being.
Is the that's big what I appreciate. Homie. D-Ray is and that's why we. R West, salute to you. Hey, last thing, R West, last thing. Arm straight, right? Whenever you hit those mid-range shots, you feel me? let the wrist flow, bro. If you let the wrist flow, you keep the arm straight, you can hit that bitch a mile, bro. You'll be surprised how far you hit it if you let the wrist go and you keep the arm straight. We talking
Hold
golf.
on, man.
Go ahead. Go ahead, D-Ray.
The golf shot?
You damn right the golf shot. You damn
Man.
right.
Hey, man, leave that golf alone, man.
Boxing
is safer than golf, man. Look, hey, Canelo got hurt by golf, but go ahead, bro. I'm just playing.
This nigga said boxing is safer than golf. All right. R-West, you know what I'm talking about. And
yes, sir.
Salute to you, bro. Salute to you.
No, salute to y'all, fellas. Salute to y'all. And then D-Ray, you do the honors. As always, closing out the show, brother. Much love to both of y'all.
Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Blessings to the fam, man. The Bright Side. Thank you, man. Great content, bro. Go ahead.
Wait a minute. D-Ray Promotions in the building. D-Ray, I got to ask you a question. I got a question for you.
Hey, man, I'm on 12%, but talk to me.
What the fuck? Like, I heard you talking. I know you called in the KQ earlier today. Yeah. Man, and there was a conversation I wanted to have with you.
And it was a great call, man, that only KQ heard.
I know, bro. But this is the conversation I want to have. Man, Jihad Tucker, man. Did you? And I want to make sure because I couldn't hear you, but I was like,
no, you right.
I knew it. I was like, he talking about Jihad Tucker right now. He talking about him, and I wanted to have a conversation with you. Man, Jihad Tucker, what did you think about him? I'll go first if you want me to, but hey, it's up to you.
Hey, man, I'm down off the percent, bro. I'm gonna try to plug it in, but go ahead, bro.
No. Go ahead and plug your shit in. I'm gonna give you a call and we'll have it offline.
All right, bro. Love you, man. Blessings to the chat.
Can I call you tonight?
Oh yeah, man. Go ahead, bro.
All right, I'm gonna go use the restroom and then I'm gonna hit you up, let you charge your shit up. And man, much love. And
subscribe.
Wait a minute. Wait, for anybody who don't know, D-Ray is my big brother. This is my big brother, and he has literally, me and him. I can't tell you how many arguments we done had, how many times we done disagreed. But at the end of the day, he's always shown me love. And if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have a channel. I would not have a channel.
Yeah, thank you, bro.
D-Ray was the first person to ever tell me that Dub Rightside, you good for the sport of boxing. And I thank him so much for it. And man, shout out to everybody. D-Ray, I'm kicking you off the goddamn channel now. You ready to get kicked off, or you got anything else to say? All right, we kicking his ass off. We kicking him off. Man, shout out to my brother Roland. Roland, I got to get you on the show, bro. And I know you may not feel comfortable. If you don't feel comfortable, I understand it. But, bro, we've got to have you on the show. I feel like you bring a different perspective. Love the perspective you bring, man. Salute to you, bro. R-West was in the building tonight, man. My brother Teach, we got to get you up here. We got to get you up here and talk about it. Man, Sheena, the queen, was in the building. And, man, I got a lot of love for Sheena. If no one knows, I will go in the chat. And I may know no one. I'll say, what's up? And Sheena, if Sheena is in the building, she'll be like, salute to you, Dub Rightside. Much love to you. And I just have so much love for you, Queen. Thank you. Thank you for everything you do. And once again, you one of the individuals who gave me the confidence to have a show, right? So, and then you come through and show love. So I just got a lot of love for you. Thank you, Queen. Much love to you. Much love to you. OTB, my nigga OTB in the building, man. OTB, if y'all don't know, the nigga, he breaks down the sport of boxing in a different way than the majority of these individuals who quote unquote love the sport. They don't even see what he is talking about. And OTB, he really understands the sport. He breaks it down to the greatest detail, man. Salute to you, OTB, man. Much love to you, brother. Much love to you. Anybody? Let me see. Sheena, there she go again. Brian Corbett in the build. No, wait a minute. Sorry, Brian Corbett. I don't mean to disrespect you. Monica in the building. Appreciate you, Queen. Definitely got to have you on the show. If y'all don't want to be on the show individually, I would have a panel of all three of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Sheena, Monica, and Cassandra on the panel. If y'all want to do it that way, if y'all want to do it independently, I welcome that as well. Just man, I need y'all. We got the Queen Quee. She will be on the show shortly, and we gon' man. I already know she gonna show up and show out. I know y'all rock with her, man, but man, we gotta have y'all on the show as well, man. Y'all bring a lot to the sport, and we want to know you individuals, man. So much love to all of y'all. Much love to all of y'all queens, man. Much love. Brian Corbett was in the building tonight, man. Salute to you, Brian Corbett. Brian, if you want to jump on, man, you know what it is. Not me. My brother, not me. Not me was in the building tonight, man. Who else we had? K Savoy. Salute to K Savoy, man. Much love, K Savoy. We had my brother D Free in the building. Salute to you, D Free. Much love to you, man. Anybody else? Who else we had? We had my brother Teach in the building. Teach be wildin', man. He ain't trying to jump on here. Even though we need to know what Teach talking about. We need him on here as well. But respect to you, Teach, man. Much love to you, brother. Love you, man. And thank you. Thank you for supporting the channel. Let's see who else we had. D Free. We said D Free. All right, man. We had Just Do Boxing in the building, man. OTB in the building. Thank y'all. We had a lot of people in the building tonight. Thank everybody for subscribing to the channel, man, for liking the video. We got 37 likes, man. That's up there for me, man. And so thank y'all, man. I really appreciate y'all. And we out for the night, but then we doing it again. We doing it again next week. And like I said, let me look at the schedule. We got next week gonna be interesting. We got the boxing section. Kyle, it was his birthday. Shout out to my brother Kyle. We got him on Monday, and then we got Skywalker. You know what I'm saying? Skywalker from TWT. We got him on Tuesday. Thank y'all for chopping it up with us for the night, man. And much love, much love, much love. And we'll do it again. If you didn't know, now you know. And I gotta tell y'all, I gotta give y'all this one right here. Y'all ready for this? Oh shit. Hey, and if you don't have an intro for your channel, go shout out to my brother X, exclusive boxing news. He doing his goddamn thing, and he produced this right here.
Bud Crawford is a fight fan, and he's a fight fan's fighter.
The NS Express is a runaway train.
Ain't no pressure when you built for this.
Man down. Round one. The truth hurts.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the undefeated super flyweight from San Antonio, Texas, Jesse Bam Rodriguez! The universally recognized undisputed lightweight champion of the world, Devin the Dream Haney.
And we out for the night, man. Salute to the family. Love y'all, man. Take it easy, and we'll do it again soon.